final station have come.
Yep, I sure have.
The worst one, somehow.
Yeah, the much worse one. much worse one.
Oh boy.
Infinitely worse one.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm not. I both am and am not, like much of the rest of this game. I'm excited to show it off. I'm dreading actually doing it. Again.
I'm gonna go make
I mean,
myself
how
a
many
cup of
times
tea.
have
This is
you
gonna
done
take a
it at
while.
this point?
I've done it all the way through 6 times.
Yeah, that makes sense.
5 times on my normal mode file for the feathers, and once on my easy mode file to get the 10-minute kill battle trophy. I've done it part of the way through many times because you have to go into it to get the stuff to make the ultimate gear. So it's fun going in there half prepared. Yeah, it's time to stand with Bingus one last time, although I don't think she's named Bingus on this fight. I think I've renamed her something dumb when I was testing out the renaming thing to see how, like, many letters I could put in. Bingus was the one I was renaming to test that. Bingus is back with a cup of tea. And now he's back with a cup of tea, let's go into the game. Alright, so we're gonna be... People voted for normal mode, so we're gonna use my 384-hour file.
Add a few more hours onto that.
Yeah, why not? So as like prep work was mostly getting back all the healing items I spent on the last trip down, which required a lot of synthesizing. The best healing items in the game are synthesized.
Of course they are.
It's mostly these. You can buy resurrection elixirs, resurrection units you have to make. But they're a party-wide revive item, and they are so fucking necessary for the Ethereal Queen. So I have like 20 of every healing item. Already done all the gear works. Everyone has a laser weapon, this stats on it. Everyone has a laser suit with this on it. Got an anti-stun, so I've got stun, silence, immunity on that. I don't know why I put increased critical chance. So my me of 3 or 4 years ago is slightly confusing me, but
whatever works.
Whatever works. This is the standard Super Tri emblem. It's known as the Super Tri emblem.
Right.
There's a recipe for it, and it's the thing that has all the resistances on it. Resistances is the one thing that works differently from every other stat. Like, if you synth a weapon, you only get the base weapon stats on, but resistances all carry through, except halved. So if you have something with 10 resistance on it, the thing you synth on will get 5.
Right.
So what you end up doing is you end up making a super bit of armor. I think I still have one of them. Yes. So I made an alchemist cloak with 20 in every stats. This requires a lot of duplication and synthing things onto each other. So basically,
Oh god, yeah.
you make one armor with 2 in everything. You synth that together like a bunch of times, and you get like 4, and then you synth all the 4s together.
Oh no.
You get 6, then you get 9, then you get 13, then you get 20 by doing a lot of it. So you do it on this because this only costs 1 clay to do. And then you put these onto a tri-emblem. So you end up with a tri-emblem, you get 4 of them with 10 of every resistance.
Right.
And then you synth 4 of those onto tri-emblem. That's why the tri-emblem has this much stats. You basically synth 8 tri-emblems on it.
I mean, 20 is the max resistance that you can have to a
and
stat. That is immunity,
I
right?
am immune to every element now, yes.
Right.
And that has the immunity to paralysis. I think if I'd had this to do over again, I would take immunity to void over critical hit chance, but I couldn't be bothered doing that. So this, I've beaten her 5 times with this, so it'll do.
How bad could it be?
It'll do, pig. It'll do. This gear is very much designed to beat the Ethereal Queen, which is why I don't have max defense.
Right.
Because defense doesn't really matter.
She'll either kill you or she won't, I take it.
That's pretty much her MO, yeah.
Well, we'll learn about that in like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, so this is my file in which I have nearly 58,000 enemies killed, and I still have 22,000 to go.
God.
This thing you did is absurd.
Correct.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't know why I'm still doing it. I still have 50 more hours, and I'm gonna do it. When, I'm not sure, but I will. Alright, so if you were here on Tuesday, you got a sneak peek into the second bonus dungeon. We are heading to EN2. I'm not quite on the teleporter, don't worry about it.
Nope, not close.
I don't know why it's here. I'm pretty powerful, and also way too much time on my hands, apparently. But, so yeah, the second bonus dungeon is on EN2. And all you need to do to be able to go into it is beat the first one.
Right.
You beat the first one.
You also
get
sort of
access
have to know that the second one exists, because it's not really, like, in anywhere reasonable.
Yeah, no, there's just some guy, standing here. Hi. I've defeated the most supreme being in existence. Do you want to go back in? But you've already done it. Why do you want to go back? See, that's what he says if you've already beaten it. He's like, You've beaten her. Why do you want to come back in? Alright.
Well, if you insist.
Alright, we're back. Okay, so the second bonus dungeon actually has technically infinite floors, but the Ethereal Queen is on 20. It's generated, is that more?
Yes, procedurally.
Yes, like each floor is random and they do get bigger. All the chests on them are random. There's these lovely blocks, which you have to do on the side, like have the glyph and then like
okay.
send them down.
See, there's treasure pods.
All chests are random. There are unique weapons in this dungeon.
That you can get randomly?
Yes, about 8 of them, and they're only on certain floors each, like 1 or 2 floors each.
So if you miss, like if it just doesn't show up on there, does that mean...
Yeah, you have to do it again.
You gotta go back to that
please.
floor.
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay. Ah, fuck, I got the worst one to get.
Great!
Alright,
Perfect
so,
start.
As I said, there are 20 floors. Oh, there are 20 floors. Each even floor has a boss on it to get to the next floor. You know what? There's only 1 enemy here.
Starting out swimmingly.
Starting well. Each even floor has a boss. Each odd floor has a gimmick. There are 3 gimmicks. We've run into my least favorite of them. Geostones.
Wait.
So enemies drop geostones, and we need 15 to get to the next floor. So we just have to kill enemies until we get 15 geostones. You cannot carry over geostones.
Why'd you get surprised? You walked into them.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. So yeah, if I get 20, it won't carry over. I'll use all 20. This is my least favorite one to get first.
Because it means grind enemies.
Because it means grind enemies, yeah. Oh, everyone's on grind.
Ah, yes.
Oh, they're all dead. I'll do it in this ambush. I was like, why is no one fighting? Oh, yeah.
You've been
So
told not to
these
fight.
are insects, so Aramat being in here is really good. Gets the The ology drops do affect geostones. Geostones are the ology drops. So anyone who gets...
So that means it's worse,
No,
right?
it's good. The geodrop actually drops at, I wouldn't say good rate, but a semi-reasonable rate. It's actually why anyone who has an ology where there's a monster in here that drops a geostone, you can get it much easier in this dungeon.
Right, because we just got, a buttload of geostones.
This is where I got, like, Bingus's and Miria's and Aromats. Because the geostones drop far more than any other ology drop.
Right.
It's unfortunate that Edge, Mistake, and Chungus do not get ology drops in this dungeon. The fuck me. Alright. This is just one of the 3 gimmicks.
We will certainly see the others.
Yeah. No. I meant to get this before the stream, but there's my new notebook, the blue one, the navy one somewhere. You can, like, find that for me.
Not the one with the fox?
No, not the fox one. It's an old one. I didn't get any there. Yay me. It's just a mistake. Ah, 3 fights. This is where I'm at. Right. If you could follow me. So you have no idea of knowing what enemy is in a fight until you get in the fight. Oh yeah.
I appreciate that, what do you call it? Aramat is the weird, I'm the death man. I do death things. I'm a real nasty weirdo. Also, I like bugs a lot. I think about bugs all the time. I know a lot about bugs that can extract the weird gems from bugs.
You don't love
It's
bugs.
like, see, it made perfect sense for Denny. Denny would be definitely something he would.
Yeah.
However, Sparklod over there, it's a little tilty. I like it.
He's also just a nerd, just hides it there. So those are botany, those are Bingus drops. Both the fungus and the other one. Okay, good. Bugs.
Here we go.
Ah,
It was under
perfect.
the
Perfect.
last stitch.
I thought. Yeah, so I have the list of all the enemies and who has their ology drop to get the geostones faster. So this will be useful.
What? My power awake? Excuse me.
Amateurs throwing their lives away for nothing.
I got one. Yeah, I hate getting this one first. Getting it later on is still bad, but at least you've probably gone through, a few random fights and picked a few up, like, just naturally. Getting it on the first floor is always just a grind.
This is the most Sakuraba-ass track I've ever heard.
Yeah. I was like, why does she have, like, low MP? And it's like, oh, because I didn't heal her since doing all the, That's how many ocarinas I've done. Grinding out enemies. That's like 1,500.
Powerful.
All that MP loss from her is me using ocarina at a cost of 1. every
One
time
per
to
shot.
regenerate.
Over and
Yeah.
over.
Trying to use Dragon Roar too much because in ambushes
It's dangerous.
it's severely dangerous, yeah. This is a dungeon pretty notorious for freezing. I think like the other bonus dungeon, it just has some effects
Nice
in
kick.
it. I haven't actually had a freeze in this dungeon, but fucking touch wood. That doesn't say it can't happen.
He says dragon roaring for the 5th time.
Yep. Mostly has to worry right before you get the ambush, because that's when it freezes.
Right.
But essentially, it just seems like it can't load the next fight in. You hear the music keeps playing, but nothing happens. Oh, that was a lot of them.
That was a good number of geostones.
Was that enough? Yeah, and there's an immense amount of lag on Dragon War, but it is pretty good. Okay, that wasn't quite enough. I'm probably like 1 or 2 off. One of the more annoying gimmicks of the 3. That's the thing with this dungeon. There's no, if I leave, you have to start from the beginning. You can't save the queen at the end on floor 20. And so you can't save before her, and she's probably not the hardest boss I've ever fought, but she's almost certainly the hardest one I've fought without a save beforehand.
That's the big thing. Losing to her represents losing like 2 to 3 hours of work.
Yes, depending on
minimum.
how lucky you get through this dungeon as well. Like, getting the geostones right now is pretty unlucky, so... 12, got it. A few more to get, alright. I'm glad they go in key items rather than,
At least then you know where to look for them.
yeah, oh. Back here.
Befriend me, you assholes!
Fucking assholes.
Oh my
Come
god!
on. They do chase you, they do aggro on you, but because they're zombies, they're weird and shambling,
Right.
and sometimes it just doesn't work.
Yeah, like potentially the most annoying enemy type that they could have thrown at sicked on you.
Yeah.
At least on terms of world map.
Yes, Dragon War is Iron Man's best move. It has huge AoE with a lot of
Pretty
damage.
fucking big, yes. Hi there. I love that your characters stay in the same spot when you do it, like when an ambush happens, and then the enemies just spawn all around you.
Yeah.
But you'll just end up standing right next
Oh
to the
yeah, you'll be
bandits.
in really weird places and be like, oh shit.
Pointless.
I've got my back to a chimera. How did this happen? One?
Wah wah.
What? That's it.
Ah, thank you lads for showing up at the same spot.
So yeah, regenerating them makes the same enemies. So it's not like they don't turn into different enemies. It makes it a lot easier to get drops.
Right.
There'll always be a
You'll
sure...
know you're hitting the
yeah.
exact same thing. Same enemy set.
It's very annoying later on when there's like 8 different enemies it could be trying to get the right
yeah.
one. Yeah. Yeah, on this floor, we'll probably see some later, but there's stuff for Miria and stuff for Limmel, and one for Sarah. I didn't actually get Sarah's in here because it's really difficult to get Sarah's. They're very rare, the animal ones, and a very annoying fight, so I got her in later.
I am loving these damage numbers.
Really big.
Throwing your lives away for nothing.
Okay, good. That's
Ah,
enough.
that
That's
should
enough
be good.
geostones. It's really annoying that the extra ones don't carry over.
Yup. Oh, of course not. Why would they?
Oh, useful. Yes, now we have a warp to floor 2, and floor 2 will have a boss in it. So the way this works is there are certain types of rooms that can be boss rooms.
I see a few candidates here.
Yeah, they tend to be on. They have to be edge ones.
Right.
And they have to be big enough to have bosses
To hold
in
a
it.
boss.
So that one that has like the 4 little boxes all connected, that isn't a boss type room.
Okay.
There cannot be a boss in that room. There's not enough room for a boss, I guess. So essentially what you do for a boss is you go around looking, there's the pillar to get to the next one. You know where that is. So often you'll have to go through all the boss rooms to find the boss, and then go
it
through
doesn't
all
even
the
mark
rooms.
the pillar off on the
No,
map,
no.
so you just fucking.
Also, the only chests you get are the ones in the room you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is not
Not the boss
in
room
it.
somehow.
So there's all sorts of stuff in these chests. Like basically any item in the game can be chests. Now that you know I've done everything, there's nothing particularly cool in here. But if you have to get all the weapons, you have to open basically every chest. Oh,
There's
here he
a
is.
boss. Oh, good, it's the Sandbird.
It is the Sandbird. And, not jukebox, vending machine 3 is in this dungeon as well.
Of
in
course.
a chest. I don't know if it's on certain floors or if it's just on, it can be on any floor. That one I don't remember.
The Dark Sandbird.
But yeah, if you want vending machine 3, search the chests.
It is wild that this game has a worse procedurally generated, mystery dungeon than a
Yeah.
fucking SNES game.
Kind of impressive.
Because Lufia 2 has an optional dungeon that's similar to this. It's like an entire second game mode, really, that kind of turns into a roguelike mode. And, like, Man, that's a lot better than this, and that's what that was like
Suppose we will be eliminated.
20 years ago, dog.
20 years ago.
Yeah, so every boss
Yeah.
drops a seraphic doll, which is what the obelisk wants from you. So we have to go hand that into the obelisk. And yes, there's dialogue for the bosses, and yes, it changes after you have one for the first time you beat them, and then the second.
And then the 15th time you beat them.
Yeah. I'm basically gonna ignore action. There's nothing in there for me. Go away.
There's nothing for me here.
So yeah, you can see I can't actually down this block from the side.
Right.
It has to be from the
Has to
side.
be that one.
Like,
Cute little
show
obelisk.
me a seraphic doll. Alright, I did. It's good. Oh, I just realized there's one thing I did not check before I came.
Uh-oh. What was that?
We'll see when we get to that gimmick.
Oh boy.
Keep going, and then it's like, no, there's literally...
You can't like
there's
see a
literally-
chest and
I
then
know,
not
I
eat it,
know.
yeah, or not grab it, you know? Like,
Okay, I didn't get that gimmick. So this is either geostones or the other gimmick. I get geostones again. Alright, so yeah, the obelisk can be on in any room.
of course
so
it can.
You
So
kind
you
of,
have to
yeah, you just have to search for it.
not only... Oh god, until you find the obelisk, you won't even really know what floor this is, right?
No.
There may be a tell.
There's one gimmick that is really, really obvious. As soon as you go into another room, you'll know what it is. When it's one of the other two, you can't know until you find the obelisk. We're almost certainly going to see that gimmick. It's fun.
In the Dwarf Fortress sense?
It's the worst one.
We are striking out here.
Yep, you also have to be very good at remembering which rooms you've been in. It's not so bad
I
on,
think we
like...
went in this one.
Did I go in this one?
I think it was the other room
Oh,
across.
yeah,
that
you're
we
right, it
go
was,
into.
yeah.
I can keep track of that at
You
least.
will not be able to keep track of that later. Let me tell you that.
Oh, do these floors get huge?
These floors get
I mean,
so
I'm already
big.
seeing
Here
the,
it is, here it is.
difference.
These are not the geostones. Fucking asshole! Oh my god.
Part 2.
Part 2. Will you come over? Come here. Alright. Geostones again. Ah, that's Sarah's. Actually, the Trinity Tusks and Miria, I should definitely, Oh, shit.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, did we do it?
Game froze.
Oh no!
I've never had that happen.
Wilds.
I've never had that happen. Is it too hot in here? I set the heating down. Oh, it falls.
It's super hot.
I've never had it happen. I'm out. There's literally nothing I can do other than reset the PS3.
Yep.
There's nothing I can do. The PS3 still responds, the game doesn't.
Right.
Oh, that's not good. I've never had that happen before.
Hmm.
I'm
First time for everything.
Seriously fucking worried now. Let's see if I can get through this bonus dungeon.
That might make things difficult.
I can get a dust cloth.
Yeah, let's do that.
Checking there's no dust on the disc.
Incredible.
We might have to reset OBS as well. OBS does not like capturing the game.
You know, actually adding on a layer of capture might also be part of the problem on it. That is possible, you know?
Hmm.
I guess I should probably tell you at this point that the PS3 version of Star Ocean 4 is actually responsible for bricking a friend of mine's capture card.
Of course it is.
It's not a joke. I'm being completely serious.
No, I know. Like, yeah, I understand that completely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Doc, your mic is cracking a little bit.
It's crackling again? Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna launch the game. We'll see if we need to reset OBS.
Yep, we might. There's a lot of reasons this is the worst dungeon.
I have solved the issue.
Look, I've done this dungeon several times and I've never frozen in it before, which of course it did it on stream.
Oh, of course.
Of
Yeah, of
course
course.
it did.
Absolutely.
Really good to move that out of the way, wherever we can to avoid trapping heat down there.
Yeah.
Alright, Wandering Dungeon, take 2. Are you going to check to see if you've done the thing that you thought might screw stuff up?
Yeah,
or...
I should do that. Yeah. God. I said it was notorious for breaking, but not usually like that. I've never really had that before. It's like when I was switching characters or something.
That was a weird one, yeah.
I've never had it just do that. I don't know, after so many hours, I just got fed up. The other thing I did not check is if I've got all my rings charged up.
Ah, of course. Looks like you are
at least
good.
like I did, yeah. How many progression stones do I have as well? 20.
20. Perfect.
I'm good.
We are ringed up.
I'm going to actually put Mira
Into the party.
Into the party. Because like I said, Edge doesn't have any
Ology drops.
Yeah, no. There are no humanoid enemies.
Clearly, the solution here is to not touch anything. Make the game load as little as possible.
Apparently.
We didn't have to restart the stream, at least.
God, I hope
PS3
it's
did pick it back
not
up.
because I'm playing Farquaad. I mean, it shouldn't. I've done his drops in there, like just fighting bugs over and over again with Dragon War, and I've never had it.
We'll see if it happens again.
To be fair, I did a lot of it before I was. It might be this PS3 as well. Because of course I did a lot of this when I was back home in the UK on my PS3. I've definitely had a lot of freezes in the 7-star dungeon on this PS3. It might be this one's just not as good as my one back home. I've heard it's pretty PS3 dependent. Alright, take 2. Maybe this time I get something different than Geostones.
Maybe you'll get a much worse gimmick.
Yeah. I mean, I have done the Wandering Dungeon in this one, because I did it in 2019 to get the last feather.
And presumably used Aramat for that?
No, I was almost certainly using Edge or Bingus. I don't actually use Farquaad that often.
Ah.
I like playing as Remy. Alright. I mean, the reason I'm playing as Farquaad now is to try and get kills for him, for his trophy.
Ah, right, yes.
So I might just do is just not Dragon Roar. But something really weird happened there. I might also be careful about switching. Okay, so we either have Geostones or the other one again. I say there's a very big tail for one of these.
Oh boy.
There.
Yeah, God, I can already see you wandering around these smaller floors looking for, hey, what's my objective, by the way?
Yeah. Now do that on the big floors, then find out what the objective is and go looking.
Yo.
Oh, Geostones? Fuck. Alright. Yeah, the room you drop into has just the exit teleport and nothing else in it. Alright.
There it be.
Alright, here Geostones.
300
are.
Geostones.
I'm just gonna get nothing with Geostones, it's gonna be awful.
I didn't realize that they fell all the way
This
down.
is the best one, although now that I've already frozen once, I'm terrified. Defeat our assassins is just you get into a big long ambush fight.
Okay.
And you have to win the fight. The rest of that explore. It is by far the quickest and the easiest, although being a bunch of ambushes, slightly terrifying. But yeah, I've definitely gotten more chugs in this PS3 than I got on at home. I wonder if I have some specs.
God, it's so hard to say.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna just not. So these are demons, obviously.
Of course.
They're demons, right?
That's a demon
They're
right there.
extremely demonic. So these are Miriam's drops.
Ah.
And it's very good to like have people who get drops in the assassin fights, because you can get some geostones for free. I'll play Zealer, stand back and watch them fight. Okay, on the first few floors, it's usually Aramat, Ravi, and Miria you want in your fights. Those are the ones that have the most common drops. Farah as well. There is a fight where there's undead for Limmel, but
Jury's still out on whether we actually go for that.
well, there's 5. So basically, if Sarah's one doesn't come up and Limmel's does, which it just did, I will switch out Sarah because I'm that kind of person. I just want to make sure I get as many shield stones as possible.
Right. That'll help speed things up.
Yep. It's great when you go to Geostone 4 and you already have all the Geostones.
Yeah.
You just get to progress through. Yeah, these assassin fights get longer and longer before they end.
Of course.
Yeah, we just got 3 Geostones for progression. Whereas every other fight you have to do is slowing you down.
Yup. Yeah, I can see now why you avoid everything on the floor until you find the obelisk.
Yes, absolutely. Like I said, if you have more Geostones than you need as well, it just takes all of them. So that could be a boss room. So there's no point in like fighting to like grind them out. Ah, good. First time. Here we go. Get back those 20 minutes I lost.
At least you didn't have to farm geostones as the very first thing you did.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 2 of the 3 gimmicks. The Assassin's one, yeah, everyone like likes to see it, but also is terrified of it because of all the action.
You'll love to see it.
I'm getting lovely explosions over there. The great thing about him using explosion is I'm immune to it. No one is taking any damage. We're all immune to fire.
Amazing.
So wait, is that just an attack that it's doing that hits everyone the entire arena for some fire damage?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that kicks ass.
Nice. Perfect.
Can you get me some water?
I can.
How am I
Eventually some paracetamol, but that'll be in a bit.
You're a little quiet.
Okay, let me solve that then.
The person character has to be in the active party at the end of the fight for the all drop. It calculates drops at the end of the fight. And if you want the credit for it, like for the battle trophy, it has to be, I hit any enemy. You have to be controlling that character as well.
We were too careless.
Boing!
There's nowhere to rise, needles.
There are so many lightning attacks happening right now.
Yep. Hi, snack.
Goodbye.
Now, those people who freak out about frame rates would have an aneurysm if they saw this game.
Yes. Yeah, 120%, yeah.
Dropping like 1 out of every 60 frames.
Yeah.
It has the same bad frame rate even on the 4K versions.
Which is really impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's because it's just loading so much shit and not getting rid of any of it. While there's no culling in this game. Oh, there it is.
Yes, Limble's voice acting is off in this file, isn't it?
Oh, you're correct. I also didn't feel on the Japanese voices, which is something I wanted to do. Yeah, this is why Sarah and Limble's voices were off when we started the game.
Yep.
Because I've turned them off because grinding is awful with Sarah's voice constantly on. But, you know, it's fine. Alright. Japanese voices it is. The Japanese voice over the ending on Tuesday was pretty good.
Yes.
I enjoyed that. Why is the camera that way? Oh.
It enhanced the experience.
Alright, let's see what gimmick awaits us on this floor. I guess we'll find out by touching the obelisk.
Nice of the obelisk to just be here.
Here's the third and worst one. Destroy the abhorrent crystals. Every single room has a crystal in it, which is why you can tell when you go up the floor.
And there's a crystal
and
just
there's
chilling
a crystal
there.
right there. What you have to do. These use your rings. Each
Oh,
different color is
no.
a different one. So yes, there are ones that use the light ring.
Oh,
but it's
no.
one use. You have to destroy every single one. So on the larger floors, don't miss a room. Or you'll go to the obelisk and it'll be like, destroy the crystals. And you're like, fuck.
They'll be like, hey, how about them crystals, buddy?
Fuck. And you have to go search for all of them. And this is why it is pretty much impossible to beat this bonus dungeon without the Earth Ring. Because of course, there are Earth crystals. And theoretically, you could go through this whole dungeon without needing, like, the Earth Ring. But
The
practically
odds
speaking,
of that happening are quite low.
the odds are low. You'd have to either get all the floors being geostones or assassins, which is extremely unlikely.
Okay, so it's light colored, or it's a matching color as opposed to an opposing color.
And things on that. It's very easy to miss crystals in there.
Oh, jeez.
Crystals and blocks, yeah. But yeah, this is black, so it's
Yep,
darkness
that's
ring.
a turn to darkness ring.
So, could more than one of the same one pop up, including the light ring one?
Yes, yes.
So you have to have disintegration stones to do
Yes,
this.
you have to have disintegration stones and you
And
have
to
to
have taken charge. Like, that wasn't a random chest. We didn't
There
have to
are
get that.
enemies in here that drop disintegration stones. I don't remember which ones off the top of my head. But there are ones in here that do, and you can get disintegration stones from chests, but also you can have multiple crystals in a single room.
Great.
Like this!
Wow. It's like the game knew, and there goes our light ring,
And
right?
there's a light ring, yep, so I'll have to charge that if we see another white crystal. I tend not to charge them until I need
Right.
them.
Oh, yeah. Be
I'll
as lazy about that as possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sick dodge.
So yeah, once these floors get huge, the crystal floors
Oh, sure. Our
are-
wind ring is just purple. Why not?
The crystal floors, because the green ones I think are the earth ones.
Right.
But yeah, the floors get huge and it is so easy to miss a room. Like,
Yes, I will do my best on floors where we need to do that to keep track. We started, down there.
I can't remember.
Or actually...
Yeah, I did that one. No, I mean we didn't start in that room. I know which
Right.
room we started in. I was just double checking.
Yes,
I'd
that
actually
we've gotten
been in that
everything.
one. Yeah. But yeah, this bonus dungeon is just horrifically awful. It not only has 3 bad gimmicks in it, which is wild.
And they sort of scale up badly.
Yes. We're only on.
The bigger it gets, the worse it gets.
We're getting to floor 4. Yeah. I actually don't mind the. I have a toss-up between if I hate the geostones or the crystals more. The crystals are really annoying, but at least I don't have to fight anything. Like
This is a boss floor, right?
Yes, this is a boss floor. Like the geostones are just miserable. When it wants like 20 of them, you're like, ugh.
Oh god, yeah.
By the way, you can get geostones in chests. It's still not worth my time opening chests. Oh, here we go.
Ah, convenient.
We're fighting the giant cat again.
The cardigan beast.
Yeah, cardigan beast. And yes, as I say, we have to go down 20 floors to find the ethereal queen.
Good old Ringo.
Yeah. Oh no, my bonus board with all that extras I can take advantage of.
Yeah. And that SP that you need to spend for things.
Woo. Yeah, everyone has max
Yeah.
skills.
It's quite good.
Yeah.
Eh.
It did no damage at all, but fucking cut
Oh, he has like nullify damage 15% of the time or something on him. Asshole.
Of course he does.
I have like 25% of my armor, enemies have the same.
That was a
no,
weird noise.
My phone is bored. That was Savage Sparrow's hitting.
That was almost like meaty. Boy, I am already noticing the health on these bosses. Like,
Yeah.
the first one went pretty quick. The second one is already at like,
Oh, and I'm
shouldn't
max.
this be over yet?
I'm max attack.
Yeah,
on everything.
you are as big as you could possibly be, and the second boss of this dungeon is already like, that's a bit much.
Yes, the bosses of the dungeon, they're all gonna be pretty easy, because of my stats and my resistances. Not taking any damage to elements is fucking
That
amazing.
seems kind of busted.
But yes, we are still gonna have some long boss fights, ahead, because they have shit tons of health.
Just
Alright.
giant walls of health that you're
Now
max
we find
damaging
the
on.
obelisk. Here we go.
It will, of course, be as far away as possible.
I'll be in the last room, yeah.
Always the last place you look.
I'm very good at picking the right room. Well, I did get the, I did the boss room pretty fast. Came in the earlier. But there it is. Down we go.
Return the slab.
Return the slab. So I think mechanically, that's the dungeon it's playing. 3 gimmicks.
You now know all of it. Welcome to the next
the
2 to 3
geostones,
hours.
the crystals, the assassins. So yeah, if you go into a room and you're like, there's no crystal, it's like, well, it's one of the other two.
Ugh.
Don't know whether it's geostones or assassins until you find the obelisk. Good luck. Not there.
God, yeah, I am already looking at these floors and just going like, oof, this is gonna be a pain to check.
Yeah, like some of the rooms are really hard to navigate without
Yup.
hitting enemies as well.
Yup.
This one is a really nasty one. Lots
It's one of the
walls,
only
lots
rooms
sharp
that doesn't
corners.
have like good visibility of enemies
Yep.
either. You know, like yeah, that guy there easily could have just slammed his face into you.
Really could have. This one looks good, but then has the big thing in the
Yes,
middle.
and the obelisk kind of fucks up your camera. Still nothing.
This one. But yeah, all the rooms are individual rooms, so that's why you have just a
Yup.
transition every single one you
It's
go
just
in.
loading zone after loading zone.
Yep.
Nothing
And on
here.
that one, back out we go.
Can't wait to learn this floor's geostones in the final room.
Yeah. Gonna be great. Love it.
Oop,
There
okay.
he is. Alright, where are you?
There it is.
11. How many have I got?
What are you buying?
5. Alright.
6 more. You've done worse.
Not the worst, not the best. Come here. Come here.
Not terrible. Not impressive.
Pretty much. Alright, floor 5 can have another animal come in. Okay, so this is Sarah and Nuria. Kobolds are animals, the Chimera is a demon.
The guy with the
by the way,
four
if,
animals
if
in
I
him?
use Dragon Roar once, I'm using it twice, because basically, as soon as if you input it twice, the guy turns around the button.
Right.
He will do 2 in a row. Even if I like stop, like, oh right, I'm not supposed to do that. It registers
Second
it.
Dragon Roar is already ready.
It's already queued up. Yeah, there's no stopping it. Hello. So that's Rami's line. Not the best reviews on hunting, so I'm probably going through. Like the insects are really good, although they enemies on lower floor stop appearing after a certain amount. I can't remember when the bugs stop appearing.
1, 2.
1, 2. All right.
Yeah.
4 more. I mean, getting 6 in one fight is like
The dream.
this just doesn't happen very often, no. All right. Okay, there's 3 in here, so I should kill that.
Nailed it.
Gather them all in one place.
Gather them. That wasn't an ambush. Sure.
I mean, I don't question these things.
It's also really funny when Farquaad's fucking home run swing just completely whiffs.
Yeah.
Like, the enemy had other ideas, so he just steps forward and does a full wind-up swing.
With that kick. Well,
Yeah.
like, that is not a very good kick. That would, one, break their toes, and two, not have
You just
that
have
much
no
force.
power
Yeah.
behind it.
And there's a reason why you kick to the side, you know?
That's a fucking Luigi taunt kick is what that is. Every time that holds up, my butt
I
clenches
know,
now.
I know, same. It's unfortunate that ambushes are definitely the fastest way to get.
Oh god, yeah, you gotta. Loving Muria's talk to the hand back there with the giant dark wave of energy.
Yeah? I don't know where I had that equipped on her, but guess it is. Oh no,
I
my
wonder what's
phone is
happening right now. I can't
bored.
tell.
I'm stuck in a corner. Hey, bugs. Bugs. Yeah, the overhead camera definitely goes very overhead in this dungeon.
I believe that is Hoot going, ah ha ha ha.
Yeah, that sure is, yep. Does that in English too. Very annoying.
I've heard that voice before.
Oops. Click through the item thing, click through it, you don't actually see what you get. I got one. I got one, because I had
Yeah,
five.
because yeah, we had 5 and got 2, so
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I was like, sure, I turned all hers off. By the way, Angel Feather completely useless once you have, like, max attack.
once you've maxed your attack, it's like, well, that doesn't do much.
Like, it's useful for defense, but honestly, I just want her healing at all times, so...
I want my health to be very yes, please.
Oh, I gave Miria Fairy Star in this run.
Fascinating.
It's what you're supposed to do. Kinda wish I hadn't. It's like, well, you know, Sarah already gets Fairy Light, and Miria has Fast Cast, so she actually casts Fairy Star faster than Sarah does. The problem is her AI is fucking garbo.
Miria
So-
does not protect, she only attacks.
She will not sit in the corner and do nothing but heal. She will run up to enemies. Alright, so... Ocarina? I'm thinking, what the fuck am I doing? I don't even know anymore.
We've already lost track.
Yep, a little bit. No, don't run up. No,
They literally were like, well,
Yeah,
we could
yeah.
get her, but...
we could just want the
What
party.
if I just don't?
I love Aramat's max HP.
A lot of 9s.
Pretty good.
I feel like the casual 100 hits you've been racking up.
Yeah, Miria's using a lot of big spells. I'm pretty sure I have her set to only use like ice needles when I use hers.
Mm-hmm. What better combo starter could there be than the world's weakest kick?
True, right?
So wing and a miss!
Yeah, there's a reason I don't normally use Power Club for his normals. But every kill I get here is saving me a kill later on, so
Yep.
it's happening. Like, I need to get through 22,000 more enemies. If I can get like 100 here, it'll be nice, you know? It saves me like an hour.
You're basically watching, you know, her grind this platinum out, finally.
Yeah, everything we did on the other playthrough doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't count.
Yeah, I don't understand why they did that. Like, the battle trophies pass through, but not the progress. Like, you're clearly supposed to do multiple playthroughs. Oh, that's enough. Got all the geostones I need. Yeah, because Danny left.
Because Danny's fucking dead.
This is my original file, which was a new game rather than a new game plus. So I actually couldn't keep Danny on this file. This is the original, the first file, which is probably why I've done some stupid
God,
shit.
that at least there is just the meanest thing.
Right? It's so fucking mean. It's so mean. Like, you have 20, it takes 9 extra ones.
Ugh.
It's so malicious to do that.
Because you're gonna need them later.
Right? We're almost certainly gonna get another geostone
Well.
for it. Alright. So the
Bottom?
boss, that one in the 3 squares.
Right.
Is
And
definitely
the one directly below
I
us.
think so, but I wouldn't guarantee that. There's a guide on Gamification that says for
That
sure,
explains.
But yeah, there's like 4 or 5
God.
types of rooms that can have bosses in them.
God, I love how the zombies also have glowing black that also completely obscures the camera.
Alright, here it is. This is a guy who used to be a chimera and got transformed, I guess. I don't know. Nobody knows. Don't worry about it.
Maybe it was the other way around.
The legendary wizard.
There he
The
is.
dog once.
I liked being a chimera.
I mean, hell.
Like, fair enough.
Don't we all?
Snake hand.
Also, there's
Yeah, wait.
Yes, there's not 2.
Who's the
yeah.
true lizard of legend?
So those are only arch spellmasters, not wizards. I think the wizard turned into chimera again.
Ah, just off screen. I see.
Oh yes, the T-posing chimera. We haven't seen those in a while.
Yeah, like Alternate Earth was the first time we saw a T-pose on us, right?
We've seen chimeras before, and they do T-pose. I just killed them before they did.
Yes.
This guy is living long enough to T-pose.
Aww.
Very vulnerable to stun though, like basically every boss in this game.
God, all of those numbers just popping up at once is like, boom.
Listen, when you have a situation where there's 2 wizards going through Chimera, everyone knows you only have to take out the right wizard to do it, but to be able to actually harm the right wizard, you have to take out the left wizard or the
Exactly.
center Chimera to be
Right.
able to do it. You could theoretically do just like tiny amounts of damage with the right wizard consistently the entire time, but that would take ages and would not be fun.
I was like,
Do the speed
I was
strat.
like, yeah, I'd seen the obelisk. I was like, oh shit, which room is it? It was the one right outside.
No, it was right there. You were good.
All right, gimmick time. What have we rolled? We'll find out.
How big is this room?
Crystals!
Uh-oh!
They don't really start getting big until like 4 or 10, but then they start getting.
So that's the second use of our dark
They
ring.
get so fucking good. That was purple. The dark ring is the black.
Ah, you're right. Wind ring. So yes, there we go. Ah, was that the last use of our darkness
Yep,
ring?
that was the
Yeah.
last
So we
use.
will have to refill it for the next one.
Alright, I'm gonna
Probably
go
up.
up.
Yeah.
I try to do it systematically, so I don't.
Cut off as much as you can so you never have to worry about
Yes. I have missed rooms before.
it. Yup. Like I said, I'll try my best to like keep track of the areas we've been in and double check you on that. I'm decent at that kind of thing, even with this extremely shitty map.
And yeah, by the way, the aesthetic never changes throughout
Oh,
all 20
why would
floors. It's the same.
We got stone, we got bas relief. What more could you need?
Yeah, this is it for 24. This dungeon's really bad. It has so many of the bad things that you just have like 1 or 2 of in other bonus dungeons.
Right, most bonus dungeons have a gimmick. This one has like 3 different gimmicks.
Alright.
Nice.
And then on top of that, it has the additional gimmick of you can't save during it.
Yup.
Yeah.
Do it all in one.
All in one shot. Also, wow, how did you do that?
I was gonna say skill, but no, blind luck. Blind luck. The blindest of luck that was. But yeah, God, it's like I've played a lot of bad bonus dungeons. Like the other one I really didn't like was Wild Arms 3, which had a similar thing. It was 100 floors and you couldn't save. And if you left, you had to do it all again. There was a boss at the end. The problem is, the thing about it is the boss at the end, if you have the right setup, was a fucking chump.
Whereas this one can still kill you at maximum everything.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh God,
Boss
yeah.
at the end of this one will never be a chump.
No.
There's nothing you can do about that. It just will never be fun.
Yep. And, yeah, and I could avoid all enemy encounters. In Wild Arms 3, there's a mechanic in that game that lets you avoid encounters if they're, like, lower leveling you and stuff.
Right.
But, like,
good. Spend some shit room.
Basically, an exclamation mark pops up to say a fight's happening, and you can, like, use some points to be like, no, I don't want to fight right
Alright,
now.
looks like it's time for our first disintegration stone.
Yeah, I'm probably going to charge Dark Ring while I'm here.
Yeah.
It's just to stop me from going in this menu a billion
Constantly,
times.
yeah.
And I'm going to use the Dark Ring again.
At 3 uses, yeah.
It's just I don't want to go into the menu because it's over there. I'm gonna use it literally right over there.
Yep.
Like, I don't like going into the menu every time I use the light ring. Sure, that is Wild Arms 3 in a nutshell. But yeah, I didn't do a single encounter in the bonus dungeon Wild Arms 3, and it was a fucking slog because it had like platforming elements, but
Yep.
at least I didn't have to fight anything.
Alright, down from here,
Yep.
and then 3 more rooms.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, 4 more rooms.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
bad.
4 rooms.
I didn't realize there was a bottom split down there, too.
Yeah, I didn't fight anything.
Nice.
Ah. So there is an enemy in the Wild Arms 3 one that can yeet you. I don't know, wrong one. That can yeet you out of the dungeon.
Oh, awesome.
So that's why you do not fight random encounters. Do not get yeeted out of the dungeon.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Absolutely not. You don't want to waste all that time. But again, you can avoid all encounters. Like, it didn't have this weird gimmick. It's like, well, we can't just have, like, geostones or ambushes. We've gotta have your other mechanic in here, the rings. Couldn't possibly forget that great mechanic.
Everybody
in this
loves
game.
rings.
Rings is my favorite.
Uh-huh.
How could I abandon rings?
This is floor 6, Ty, right?
7.
7.
You know I'm on an,
Right,
you know
yes.
I'm on an
Odd
odd one.
floors are the,
I
yeah.
fought 3 bosses, so
Yep.
yeah, I'm on floor 7 of 20. You know, if you really hate yourself, I said this dungeon is technically infinite, and the Ethereal Queen's on 20.
Mm-hmm.
She's not just on floor 20. She's on every even floor after floor 20.
She's just the boss of the floor.
Yeah, so you could just fight her on 20, then go down 2 more floors and fight her again. You could fight her 5 times instead of doing this dungeon 5 times. I don't recommend it. If the game freezes, which as we've already seen today can happen.
You'll lose both fights.
You will lose every fight you do, and of course, she gets stronger after you fight her the first times.
Alright, that should be every
That
crystal.
should be everything. Yep, so she got a 2-wing form, or 4-wing form, and a 6-wing form, so you could fight all of them in a row without re-getting healing items, so again, I wouldn't do that. I'd use a long...
Ooh, yeah, that feels like it would really be the killer.
So I opted to just do the dungeon 5 times instead. I feel like that was the right choice. Alright, now we have bosses. Or small.
Yeah, weirdly small. I don't trust it.
No, I wouldn't trust it either. Hey, I mean, it's not so bad so far. It's a bit boring. This one. But you know, the floors have been small. Nothing too bad.
God, the crystal's gonna, or the escape obelisk is gonna be in the bottom left corner, isn't
It
it?
totally is. Bosses.
I think it might actually buy us over there behind the...
No, the bosses.
No, I meant the obelisk.
Oh, the obelisk might be.
I might have seen it. I'm not
So
certain.
yeah, this is our
Oh,
first
no.
Grigori refight. We're fighting him, and yes, he shields his weak point. And yes, you have to break his shield before you can do any damage to him.
Oh.
Yeah, I actually didn't ever think about this, but depending on the raw numbers, this guy could actually be the worst, couldn't he? Because,
Yeah.
if that shield became comically tough, then this dude, no matter what, would always take a million years.
Yeah, I would say it's not the worst fight of the bosses in this dungeon, excluding the Hero Queen. There's one worse. One I would say was worse, but this one is going to be long. No matter how much static you are, this fight is going to take 5 years. Because he turns towards you and you have to totally sight.
You have quad 9 stats, and a lot
Yeah.
of these hits are doing for just over 1,000, or even just 3 hits.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious how long it's gonna take to break that shield.
It was fun doing this fight with just Denny when I was getting the glory kills.
Yeah.
Of course, I had to wander into wandering dungeons, so, you know, while I'm here, I might as well get them. But essentially, I just used everyone until the shield was gone, and then I just switched to Denny and hit some points for massive damage. I don't think you can kill him before you get your shield. I think you just can't do that. I think his shield will literally just break before you do damage.
Right.
I wonder if that's ever been tested. So yes, you don't get to see his HP. We're back to Grigori's. No HP time for us.
Because fuck you, that's why.
Those other bosses where you got to see HP? No, that was a gift. I do like my very infinite rush gauge, though.
Yeah, you're basically just full.
This is why BP is... I mean, one, it's defense and HP instead of like 100 activation, which is useless.
Rush equals yes.
But rush equals absolutely. It's more critical hits. You get no guard. Like you don't get stunned by enemy attacks. You can keep attacking. And at maximum level, you can still gain rush while in rush mode. So like, every time you get hit and every time you do damage, you get rush gauge. And with the Tri emblem on, it has rush gauge +3. That's charge. That increases my charge rate. If you actually stack a lot of that, you can get basically infinite.
Literally functionally
You really
infinite.
can get infinite. I'll probably run out of this at some point.
We're getting low now, but we're also keeping it up for a long ass
these weak
time.
points exposed.
Finally. And now he melts.
And now he severely melts. Well, of course, you still have to be on his side to get his weak point.
I will say this is probably the smartest of all of them because he like just saw his giant glowing weak spot and was like, you know what? I'm gonna put a rock in front of
I'm
that.
gonna protect that, you know? Absolutely.
What if I just don't get hit there?
Yeah, the
What if
reason
I just don't expose it for
the
any
reason
reason?
it didn't take as much longer is I do have maximum attack, and
Yep.
that thing does have health that you are chipping away at.
Yup. It's just separate from his health.
So the more attack you have, you know, faster. For the first time in this dungeon, this guy is such a wall.
I'm so happy that the bonus dungeon that has one of the hardest bosses ever down at the bottom of it also has completely separate walls in it.
Yes. Oh, there's one, quite a bit later in here that is, you'll know.
Quite a bit later. Great.
You'll know which one it is as soon as we, like, get them. You'll know. Alright, so we beat the boss, now we just have to find the obelisk.
Yeah, so I might have seen it on your left here. Nope.
Nope.
We couldn't be that merciful.
It's easy to mistake basically every other glowing object for
There's so many glowing lights. Oh, it's totally in that bottom left
bottom
corner.
left corner. It's fine. You're best finding the boss first, then finding the obelisk. Because you might find the obelisk on the way to the boss.
Yep.
But yeah, it's totally over here. Another thing about the boss rooms, hey, is they can have something else in them that we haven't seen yet, and we may not see at all on our way down. We'll find out. But it can also only appear in those end-type rooms.
Okay. Floor 9.
9! It's starting! It begins! Alright. Not crystal.
No crystals. Okay. Right, probably go down here. Oh, that's a square.
If I go down, I can then go
Yeah,
right.
cut off that bottom right.
Sure it's not on here.
Yep. These big glowy cubes just make everything worse, too.
They're not good, no. And they're so slow to, like, put down. You like have to wait for a good 5 seconds. Okay, this one.
And we go down.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
I know those obelisks go there on these types of
Yeah.
rooms. I always look there.
I love that on these floors you can actually see the blocks like under the floor and continue to fall down until they spawn
You
down.
can
Until they
actually,
despawn.
some of them see them in like the walls.
Yup.
We saw that earlier. Alright, to be our assassins. All
Okay.
right, here we go.
Faster. Did not have to go through half of this floor.
Ah, right, so these are some new enemies.
Ah,
These
poop
are...
zombies.
These are Limmel. So I'll go ahead and... Yeah. I might end up switching back in.
I wonder if it was that you switched while like a billion lighting effects were on
I
or something
think
like that.
that might happen, yeah.
Like that was it was trying to load a texture the same way an ambush would. Just a guess,
I was
though.
trying to open them anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was definitely doing something I didn't like. And it
And there was definitely a lot going on the screen at the time.
yeah. It is kind of funnily enough for undead.
I am shocked by that.
There's a lot of undead.
The
Around,
Ghost Keeper.
From like floor 6 to 11 is a really good place for Limmel Spell Trophy because there's a lot of undead enemies.
Right.
The Arch Spellmasters that were in that boss fight are enemies you find on the floors.
Of course.
They are undead.
You can't become an Arch Spellmaster in one person's lifetime.
They were absolutely running low on dungeon ideas and just went cheap. So those are the Spellmasters and undead.
My bonus
My
board.
bonus board. Yeah, I don't care about money either. Don't know if you noticed I have like 50. Oh no, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't. Oh thank god. Oh my god.
took so
Oh my
long.
god, I had a heart attack. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna like hide in the corner and cry.
I need a moment, guys.
I'm hiding in the corner. I'm crying. That was so scary. I was like, please
Deep
no.
breaths.
Please no, please no, please no. Can you go ahead and kill him?
I just want to relax back here. And wait. I don't want to risk anything. Please.
There's this, our sixth ambush, I think. Fifth.
Could be, and they get really long.
Yep.
I'm gonna kill like one of these and hide in the corner again. I have no idea if pointing away from the lighting effects helps.
Hey, maybe. Fuck if we know.
I have a feeling it wouldn't because I'm like 90% sure this game doesn't do much culling at all.
I'm pretty sure it's still dropping frames even when you're not looking at them, which is
Yeah.
a sign that it's still doing the computation.
But at least if I'm not attacking Farquaad, he doesn't have.
Yes,
his
he's not
laser
adding his own
effects.
effects in. No, I'm the misfortuner.
The misfortuners are undead as well.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's like these like lighting effects you see in the back there.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. All right.
We're fine. We even got like 5 disintegration stones.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's like these undead enemies
Right.
drop them.
So at least we can refill our rings without worrying about lowering them.
I would please very much like to just have crystals from now on.
This is it. I'll take the crystals.
I'll
I'm
take
sorry.
The crystals. I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
Alright, so
1,
yeah, there's
2,
4,
3,
potentially
4.
5 possible. Yeah, I can't remember if that one,
Well, at least we know where the
okay, well, we know where the obelisk is.
obelisk is.
Can't remember that.
I'll keep it in mind.
The worst animations like Farquaad has Dragon Roar. Dragon Roar is absolutely notorious
the
for
one.
crashing the game, yeah. Super fucking notorious. But basically anything that has massive lightning effects will do it. Okay, not this one. I honestly don't know.
That might not, just because there's a giant cube on that altar.
Like I said, there's a game of FAQs. You could look it up for me. It shows the room types that.
This is like Wandering Dungeon FAQ.
No, it literally is just a PNG. It's just an image on
okay.
game of FAQ. Like it'll be in the the image guide stuff that has just like
I know what you
the set of rooms that have bosses in them. Well, JRPG comment, it ends. It sure do. Alright, are we gonna... Oh, loading. That's a boss. Here we are! Here we are.
Hooray!
Fucking hate this boss. This boss is...
The boy from before!
I mean, you know how bad it was in the story. It kicked my ass, and this was the one boss in the story that kicked my ass.
I never thought you'd be here before.
The game is trying very hard. Okay, so this boss is nowhere near as scary with the ultimate gear because it does a lot of spells that now do nothing.
Right.
But it does have its little fucking minions. I'm also immune to silence, so...
That's a plus.
This is why I was calling them Bloodtails, because Bloodtails are the ones that accompany this one. But yeah, this fight is... The floor 10 fight is probably where you're gonna get stalled out your first time through the dungeon. Again, you can only hit it in its one weak spot and its blind side. And... Oh fuck, how is that not a blind side? I'm totally blindsiding, I'm just hitting the wall! Ah!
Oh no, he's backed himself into a corner. He's unbeatable.
Still hate this fight, it still takes forever. Normally I would like be switching level out right now for Edge, but now I'm scared to do anything that might freeze the game.
That might anger the game.
So... Focus on the bingus, are you? I do not want to anger this game.
Me neither.
Oh, so yes, it can still kill you. It can still do the damage. Sarah, heal.
Ideally a cure condition 2.
Yeah, that light spell does no damage. Basically none of its spells do damage. Because I'm immune to all elements.
Reference.
I got hit there, you fucker!
Amazing. It's the cross room, the 4-pillar room, the 3-square room, the C-shaped room, and the popsicle room are the rooms that have that can have bosses.
Does it have images
Yes,
of those?
it has images.
Does that room with the bit in the middle have them or no?
No.
No. Yeah, I didn't think that room did. How long this fight is going. Everyone speaking in Japanese, let's put Japanese voices on, because we played the whole game with English ones. So...
Yep, might as well change it up a little bit.
Alright. It's not like you get to hear what anyone was saying anyway, like the bosses and stuff.
God, I love these bosses where you can only hit their weak points, but the battle system is not designed to help you hit bosses' weak points.
No.
It's great, and I
I
love
have to
it.
wait for it to aim at me and then blindside it. And if it's at a wall, I'm not gonna get there, so I have to wait until it comes away from the wall. Like, Armad's not bad because he teleports behind them.
But yeah,
but
if there's not room for him.
Like Edge, who runs behind them.
Yeah, he needs room to run, which is amazing.
And if he still hits a wall before he teleports, he will not get behind them. Any boss that makes you blindsided is terrible. Blindsiding. It should be fun, and you know what's fun for like the first playthrough, but now I'm, here, I'm done with it now.
When you get to this point in an RPG, you'd much rather just bulldoze everything.
Stop it. And because blindside only works if they're,
Yes, on you.
And sometimes enemies will just decide they don't want to be aiming at you anymore. Despite the fact that you're the one doing the damage, because you're blindsiding and hitting them.
Yup.
There we go.
Oof, okay.
The fact that you are blindsiding them gets rid of their aggro. But you want to keep their aggro so you can blindside
Right.
them over and over
Right.
again.
It's sort of an ill-conceived mechanic.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, yeah, she just takes forever to die.
Oh, okay.
She just takes like 5 years to die.
I was sitting there like, oh,
she's
that's taking
monologuing.
uncomfortably long.
She's monologuing.
Okay, okay.
Even in English, could not tell you what she's saying. Cannot understand it.
Well, the music is still kind of swelling at the time.
Yeah. Alright, so the thing was...
Yeah, that room
right
with the little
next to the
square
start
there,
room,
yeah, right next to the start. When we get to the next boss floor, I'll show you the rooms that it can
Funny
be.
thing is that nope, when Hoot don't work in Japanese either. So. Like, they both sound really annoying in both languages. You can tell that they were, like, told to do it in both languages. You also have to go slightly into the ring before you can activate it. That guy nearly got me because I was taking a drink. I hate this room as well. It's very annoying. Okay, this room's a little smaller. Right. We're on floor 11, so we have another gimmick coming. No. Yeah, there's definitely a vocal tick. Alright, so... I'm hoping it's not assassins, honestly. Like, as fast as it is, I am terrified of the game dying, so... I would rather...
far caught out for the assassins?
I don't know if it made much difference.
There.
Because I'm not actually doing a Dragon's Roar with him.
Yeah.
Which is the thing that has the problem. So little mutants are demons.
Of course they are. They're adorable.
It's basically tell people to stop using abilities. And of course I go back to Armor. Now they'll should just use normal attacks. I'll still have the enemies doing their spells, but
It seems like it's mostly just getting it over the point of too much effect.
yeah. Ah, these are Damascus forts. These are also deep.
That's a demon looker.
Definitely need to switch you out from Mira, who will also tell, she'll smack with her staff, which would be really funny.
Hell yeah.
But how do you... I'm not using it.
For those times when I'm giving instructions to others, I don't want you dragon roaring 7 times.
And that'll hopefully just lower the amount of
Strain.
stuff happening.
I mean, it certainly looks like that. Honestly, this is approaching intelligible.
Yeah.
Ah, I see they do the re-dead thing from Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah, they sure do.
If they're not freezing you in place, I guess.
Like, corpse enemies spewing gas is just a thing.
Yep.
Like, the Tales games have those as well.
You guys are really bending over backwards for you.
Oh, it's definitely running so much smoother with that one.
Yes.
Wow, yeah. Again, it might make fights go a little bit longer, but if it means I don't freeze,
Don't lose the entire
so
dungeon.
Worth it. Yeah, like, we're hardly getting any frame rate drops now.
It's also like, it's not like it's that much slower.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I guess you just turn it back on for like bosses and stuff when you don't really have to worry about.
Yeah. Probably turn it back on like, yeah, like boss floors.
Yeah.
Enemies still,
Hey,
still doing
you
it.
guys don't get to cast. We're not casting.
Let's see me casting. Dare you? They killed spellcaster.
Please no drilly.
It's funny how they do no damage. They take no damage from elements.
Yup.
Luckily, when an attack does no damage, it doesn't dagger you at all.
Right.
So you can just keep attacking. Oh, I just did a little twirl for no reason.
As you do.
Yeah, we're not having those agonizing pauses in between the
Yup.
ambushes that we were getting.
Yup. God, it's like everyone has to finish up every action they were doing, and then sometimes it goes even longer. So it's like,
Yeah.
every time it pauses after a fight, you're like, okay, is this pausing to let someone finish something, or is it pausing because it needs to load desperately?
Yeah.
Honestly, this isn't even that much shorter. Like, it's shorter than it would be if you were Dragon Roaring constantly, but, or longer than that, but like, it's not that much.
Yeah, no. I got one whole geostone out of all of
It
that.
was worth it.
One whole stone. Wow. Alright. Alright, game. Fuck you then. Oh, mean.
Extremely rude.
Alright. So we're on a boss floor.
Yes.
I should definitely do this out of battle.
It's just, yeah, quicker.
That and I don't risk to whatever happened at the start of the
Yes.
stream. Yeah.
Is this floor 10?
No, fuck, 12? I think
It's
we're on,
either-
we're on 12.
Yeah, I think
Amorous
we're on
Manifest
12.
is, on
Yes.
10. We're now on floor 12.
Yeah, because floor 11 was quick. Okay, so,
The only washroom is up there.
yes, or the one
Oh, yeah,
down
that
in the
one,
middle,
middle,
yeah, the
yeah.
one directly above where we are right now is...
We also haven't seen the other thing you can get. Of,
Yep.
of course, I haven't been fully exploring every floor, so we could have been in a room we haven't been in. I don't care, but...
That's gonna be more if we run into it, we run into it.
If you've played a Star Ocean game, you probably know what it is. He's pretty intimate. He's in
A certain
Star
cameo
Ocean.
character.
I don't know if I can't remember if it's in 3, but he is in 1 and 2 in dungeons for sure.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Can he be on boss floors too? Or
Yes.
is it just
Yes.
regular?
He can be on any floor.
Okay.
He's more common the further you go down. There he is.
Ah!
There
Thank
he
God.
is. It's Santa.
Hi, Santa.
Hey, Santa.
Mercantilian?
Yeah, he's a merchant. He sells shit. He has shop quests. These are the last quests in the game. This is why you have to go into the bonus dungeon.
Of
to do
course.
all the quests in the game. He has shop quests. What you want to make do is look them up before you come down here and make sure you have all
Right,
of them
so
so
that
that
you
you
don't
can
have to-
hand them in. Because he gives you a discount. See, he has, like, I think sort of the best weapons in the game stat-wise. So you see, although they have, like, negative defense. There's a trophy for 100% quest completion, yes, and I have done it, yes. He also sells the Tri-Emblems. They're normally 2 million. With the discount, they're now 1.8 million. Tri-Emblems cannot be duplicated with the duplication skill. And they are the single best thing to synth onto gear stat-wise. They give the most stats. They give 200 attack, 200 intelligence, 100 defense, 100 hit, and 100 guard. In terms of numbers, they're the best. For weapons, I actually used something different. I'm pretty sure I actually used these. That's why there's minus 99 defense on my weapons. I used like a combination of these and Tri-Emblems, I think, to sort of offset the defense. Or I used something else. This is why you need a shit ton of money, and of course you can only carry 20 of these. You need more than 20 for the ultimate gear.
So you have to find him every
You
single
have
time.
to find him twice coming into this dungeon before you can make the
Amazing.
ultimate gear. And yeah, hope you have 40 million money.
My God.
each time as well. And the only way to get that is to do the metal scumbag trick, because there is no other way in this game to make money that wouldn't take you hundreds of hours. Yeah, he also has attack boost and boost. Divine Wave, which...
Oh, and some Natto.
Yeah, that's he also sells disintegration stones for a certain amount of money. And some
Highway
other things
robbery,
you can get,
Santa.
some other things you can get elsewhere, so I'm not sure why he sells them.
Yeah, he sells all of this incredibly powerful ancient religious gear and whatnot. Also, you need some rivets. I got some rivets for you. You want Corby bolts? We got those.
Yeah, we do. Also, of course, you have to buy one of each weapon for
Right.
the weapon 100% weapons trophy.
By the way, his shop name is the Santa Maria.
It sure is. So yeah, Santa can appear on in any boss room. He's more common the further you go down, but you can get him on the earlier floors. Basically, what you have to do, like before you have gear good enough to get past Amaros,
Is find Santa.
is find Santa.
Grind this dungeon until you locate Santa Claus.
Yeah.
As one does.
Do all his quests, you get a discount. Buy all his tri-emblems, and then
Amazing.
just lasts forever, I guess. He also sells this nightmare wand. He does sell a better one for her, but
Weird.
Strange.
he also sells a weapon for Denny. That's why no one can equip this. That's Denny's rapier.
Oh, and I'm assuming that move down the bottom that you sell the skill for, that's also Tenny's best skill, I bet. The Divine Wave.
I think I might have taught that to people, and that's why it's grayed out. Like attack boost.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah.
has attack boost. That's why it's grayed out. I
Fair
can't.
enough, yeah.
I don't remember who has it. I could check. But yeah, so I don't need Santa, but Santa is someone you'll be coming into the dungeon multiple times for.
It sounds like you'll be the one who's making a list in this case.
Maybe it is Daddy's. Muriel has it.
Oh, it's the giant wall of light that she was casting.
You're right, it totally is. Yeah, that's totally that move. The big AoE with the walls. That's exactly what it is. I should have realized that. Someone else used that.
You know, we're running out of someones.
We sure are. Alright,
Well, we know where the boss is.
Yeah, we know where the boss is. That's Santa. I was hoping we'd find Santa. So I could explain how much that sucks.
Because we weren't going to do this again.
Nope.
I do love the thought that you'd have to explain, yes, Santa Claus is in this
There's
dungeon.
Santa Claus, isn't it?
Oh,
yeah.
this is a new room.
He's
It
also,
looks
wearing,
like it sucks.
he's also wearing an anonymous mask for no reason. Oh, good. The boss is in here,
Perfect.
and the obelisk is right there. Good. Excellent. I enjoy that. Runaway Dragon.
Aw. Gorgon.
We're gonna play this.
Oh, what a chonker.
He's pretty big.
That dragon is basically an orb.
Yeah, you'll have fought him before he's in the arena. Not exactly this version of him, but...
He's also the one guarding the Dark Ring, right? Or is that a
I
different
guess you're
model?
right, it was a recolor of him, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, why you got like weird ass lasers coming out?
Why you got lasers?
I think because he's also the same as those mech ones we fought.
Yes.
Like, so they just gave... Like, dragons just have lasers in this world.
The dragons invented the laser.
Now, if I had, like I could have given almost max defense if I put another defense plus 20 on my, armor instead of one of the other things I had, but... which would be helping me a little bit more in these fights, but ultimately my health and the healing is more than enough to get those.
Right.
Plus the element.
You just need enough to not die.
And as I said, defense just doesn't matter against him. I mean, to a point. You do want high defense, because, you know, she does have damage, but at a certain point, your defense is literally doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how much defense you have, she will kill you.
Yep.
Alright. The boss floors are definitely a welcome break in this dungeon.
Yup.
Bye.
Okay.
Because you just find the boss, you beat it, you go on. All the other floors are the worst. Alright, this ragdoll is... Alright, I'll see what kind of floor it is first. If it's a crystal floor, I won't change. If it isn't, I will. Down in this room.
Well.
Okay, I'm going into the next room. And then I'll change.
Not
It's
crystal.
not crystal, so yeah,
So
I'm gonna turn
I guess
off.
I'd say it's a quick floor, but we don't know yet.
Yeah, we don't know for sure, so yeah, let's turn everyone's,
I am loving this active management.
Yep. Oh, I don't ever... It's because he doesn't have any, enemies in here, and I did all his trophies on the easy mode, that's why he's, like,
Right.
max level.
Poor Chungus.
Yeah. And Juicestone. Okay.
Yeah, how many
do I have?
I'm honestly surprised because it's been a while.
They can ask 5.
5.
They can ask for like 18 or 20, so 10 is actually not so bad. And I'll just keep
We'll be getting into
yeah,
ambushes here anyway, so.
Yeah, I'll just keep the MP off. Okay.
I think I saw you like turn all the way around right before this battle like started.
I could do that. Sometimes pivot for no reason.
Yup. There was some extreme pivoting going on there.
The Farquaad has like effects with his sight as he like throws out.
Yup. The boy can't help but be extra.
It's true. Yeah, presets for tactic setups. Yeah, this game doesn't have it. It's also weird that like don't have too much fine control over them. It's like gang up or freestyle, which is kind of like focus on an enemy or don't, but it's really ill-defined.
Right.
Like sometimes they'll attack the same as you.
You have
sometimes
one
they still
small
will.
list with no nuance or anything in it.
And then like with or without MP. And then you have like Stay Out of Trouble, which, as I mentioned before, only one character actually avoids
does.
enemies. And then you have Manual. You have Manual.
Manual mode or do nothing.
Yeah, do
because
nothing.
we only have one player in this game and we don't allow you to do it multiplayer.
It's so weird that they let you set everyone to manual mode and yet you can only have one person.
Yeah.
There's no reason for it.
Wow, that's just mean game.
Rude.
That was rude. That was a lot of undead smash. I actually don't have like the Mullen.
Yes, hopefully that helps.
I was like, I wanted to try and fight them individually, but
Well, one of them appears to have gotten stuck.
why is there no multiplayer? I don't fucking know. It makes no sense that they have that manual mode and no multiplayer.
It's like they must have planned for it and then it just, you know, didn't end up happening.
Well, it's probably the battle camera.
Yeah.
If you have a multiplayer, you have to actually design a battle camera that, you know, works.
Yeah, that's definitely the case. But I feel like that just means that they just needed to design a battle cam that works for the multiplayer. The game otherwise would work.
Right.
Yeah.
There feels like that's the only thing that you need to add here.
Yeah.
Like, the game's actually already pretty robust about being able to swap characters on the fly
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
you know, switch the one you're controlling on the fly, even.
Alright,
One Geostone. Heck, I'd be playing if we
Oh, yeah.
could. They're glued at the hip now.
They're glued to the hip.
I am super quiet right now.
Yeah.
Briggs, you don't sound that quiet to us, although I do see, I guess, the desktop audio is not bumping as much.
Augmentoids
That's
are
weird.
undead, little mutants are demons. I believe the plants no longer appear, so I'm gonna just check it out for now.
Whop my dingus.
Continue grinding my way into geostones. I think this is really why, like, although the crystals is awful on its face, geostones is probably Liam's favorite.
Sort of gotta like find a pack of enemies.
Yeah.
Which, ugh.
Yeah, with ambushes always being a risk for crashes as well.
Yup.
Oh, got another one.
And a micro heavy ion conductor. Compactor? I didn't see.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I know, like, it's just a thing in Star Ocean games to have a manual and no multiplayer, but by this point, it's like, why not, though? Tales have been doing multiplayer forever. And it was on, like, you know, PlayStation 1 and stuff, like, maybe, but by the time you got to PS2 and PS3, local multiplayer makes
This is
sense.
such an obvious thing for a battle system like this, where everyone is totally
Yeah.
free in their actions, you know?
Look at that little alien.
I love that little casting.
Alright,
One at a
Two
time.
more, one at a time. It's like, I played Eternity on the PSP, so, like, it having multiplayer was like, I don't know. But yeah, it's just so strange. There's just not that many multiplayer, like, JRPGs out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this could easily be one.
And it just isn't.
Yep.
Just as
You know, like, the hard part is building the big action battle system and designing all the different enemies and moves and all that. Like, not to belittle how much work it would be, but most of the work is already here, is the thing.
can you imagine if it had a really bad battle camera?
Like that-
multiplayer.
True.
I guess the blindsided
Hey.
only really works if you have only one player.
True.
Because it doesn't slow down.
Yeah, but like, blindsiding is kind of a bad mechanic anyway, so I don't
Yeah.
recommend anything.
Let's get rid of that instead. Did I go the wrong way?
That left door.
I do.
Uh-oh.
Um,
I think it might have been the room on the left. Yeah, like up and left.
Because I thought it was in this kind of room. I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
in this one because it has two of these rooms, right?
Attached to it.
I was like, where the fuck is it? Help me. Alright.
You got it. We're done.
Now on floor 14?
We're going on to 14 now, I believe.
No,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or actually 5.
5? No, it's only if they're at the end. But these ones can't have bosses.
The guide says they can.
I've never had a boss.
Alright.
I think so.
'Cause yeah.
Huh. I didn't think those were boss rooms. Whee! Right, round we go. Yeah, I'm maxed overpowered, and it's still grinding, so I'm going to
Yes,
the
to the
right.
right. That's where most of those doors are. Can't wait to try to find the obelisk here.
Yeah. Not even as close to as big as they're gonna get.
Down from here.
Yep.
Woo!
One
Everyone back on, yes. Activate kick-ass mode.
Action. out my good characters.
Nope.
Alright, not this one. Probably should have avoided this room, but well, I need to
If
see
it
if
has the obelisk in
here,
it, yeah. Nope. Like, yeah, we do actually want to see as many rooms as we can.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Oh, sure these rooms didn't have bosses in them. That room definitely doesn't. I should
Yes,
check it
that
for
is
the
not on
obelisk.
it, but
though.
yeah.
So I don't have to come all the
While
way
we're
back.
here, we might as well take a look.
Oh,
And it's
oh,
there!
It's there!
Well, so wherever this boss is, we have to come back to this
Yeah,
one.
back to this room, yep. Alright, so yeah, there's two up this.
Yep.
Gross.
Gross. Grody.
I wish it marked on your map when you found it.
You know, I wish this map wasn't worse than useless. I really do. It pains me. Yeah, the treasure chests are just random stuff.
Yes, there's nothing like worth getting from me now. Oh, this is it.
Hey,
Hey!
Hooky Beal.
Look at Bill! Alright, so if you want to get the 100 spawn battle trophy for...
This is the place to do it.
Yep. Kind of did that on easy mode.
The 100 cookie spawn.
Alright. Switch targets until... Ah, fuck it.
Ah.
And yes, he's every bit as annoying.
Half of this boss fight is literally just targeting him.
And also looking at that big glowy sun in the middle, isn't it lovely?
All we're gonna see.
Yeah.
I can extremely make out what's happening. It's one
Yeah.
of my favorite things about this fight right now.
But also knowing there's a lock-on really helps in this fight, not that the game ever...
Oh god, yeah, because it'll just randomly switch to
Yes.
babies, right?
Yes, it will, absolutely, yes.
Oh.
It's kind of based on proximity, so
Yup.
it'll detect a baby nearby and set you on that. You very much have to lock on so that you don't...
I like how about a quarter of the screen is just numbers sometimes.
Yeah?
Like, god, that ball of light is just farting out numbers.
That's because he's spawning little ones that I'm killing while they're spawning.
Yup.
That's what that big ball of light is he's
Yup.
spawning more
Spawning
little
more
ones.
babies, and they're dying instantly.
And again, I'm just gonna sit here and match X and 69. So how am I doing?
I mean, I'm terrified every time we go into an ambush, but otherwise I'm doing good.
I've got a bowl of fettuccine.
Oh, hell yeah.
Smart. We are about to hit 1,000 hits. Yeah!
Yeah! Woo!
Hey!
There he goes.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah,
critical hit,
basically
critical hit,
all
critical hit,
the
critical hit.
Grigori like yelled for a little bit before we died.
Right, they gotta give their death rattle.
They gotta yell a wee bit.
He's gone.
Goodbye.
Who is this personage all the Grigori keep referring to?
I don't know who she could be. Absolutely no idea. We certainly haven't fought her 5 times.
There's one every other floor,
Well, yes,
so
one in even
10.
floor. There's 10. Yeah.
Christ.
So yeah, we know
Yes,
where
we did at least find the obelisk.
Yep. Like I said, the
Of
even
which-
floors are a welcome break from the gimmick floors.
But how many choices does it have to have a boss at the end of the floor?
What do you mean?
Yeah, okay, are the bosses always the same?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's the same boss on floor, like 2, 4, they're all set. So you always fight them on that floor. Floor 10 is always that fucking bug.
Mm-hmm.
Are we on 14? That was 14, right?
Yes, that was 14. We are on
So,
floor 15.
like,
We're getting there.
Floor 14
Ish.
is always that fight. They don't change at all. They're not shuffled. They're the same boss. Okay.
We've not been seeing
All right,
crystals.
I don't see any crystals, so this is probably.
Oh boy.
Yes, this will be some form of fighting enemies.
Left or right side of the dungeon, I wonder. Try to clear it out without
Yes.
going backwards.
There-
Might be the right side.
You kind of just have to pick a direction.
Actually, the left side is not connected to anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down.
Yeah, we'll case the left side of this dungeon, kind of make a wrap around it, and then
Yep.
go up until we find the fucking thing. I love how you could just randomly find this in the first room you go in the floor and it would be so quick. Or
Yeah.
you could go to every single room in this floor before you
Yeah,
find
and
it.
they're getting real big now.
Yep.
Yeah, some would say I'm getting lucky, not getting crystals on these big floors. Normally I would consider this lucky.
We're certainly gambling.
I'm like, yes, I don't have to fucking destroy all those goddamn crystals, and if I miss a room, fuck me, but, having already frozen once today, every single time I have to do other than crystals.
Yup.
I don't want to do any ambush.
Please no ambushy.
No ambush.
Yeah, so you
Alright.
hang a left here, and that'll take you to this whole corner
Yeah.
of the dungeon.
Wrap around. It's gonna be geostones again. I have 0.
Yup.
That's a big problem with getting lots of geostone ones in a row, is that, you know, you've given up all your geostones. Go grind out more. Aha, you want to get through this dungeon. Fuck you.
I mean, this dungeon has many unique elements to it. They're just all bad. They're terrible elements. Horrible.
Nope.
Yeah, this is another room that bosses can spawn in.
Yes, I knew
incidentally.
that. The three.
The tri-cube
the,
room.
The ones with the big things in the
Alrighty, so now it's the right side.
Yep. Down through here, back over the right side. Suffering is definitely unique. And you have to do this all the way through 5 times for the item crew.
Yup.
Like, because you cannot duplicate her feather, so you have to beat her 5 times. Can't let go. Or, like I said, you could just stay and do it on floor 20, 22, 24, 26, and 28.
Up is a dead end.
We came from up.
Ah, yes, that was the first room in. Yeah, now we're on new rooms.
Ah.
And it's here.
And it's here.
We'd gone the other direction. We would have avoided all of that.
Alright, what are you? How terrifying are you?
By cube.
Alright, we're back to terrifying!
Bushies!
Alright! I avoid that.
Mm. They voided our void.
Alright, here we go. Probably should have had a little mirroring up, but it's fine. I mean, now that I'm what floor are we on? 15?
Yes.
I only have 2 gimmick floors left after this. I'm hoping are crystals. Only getting 1 crystal floor would be...
Shockingly good luck.
yeah. So I doubt it. I've got to get at least 1 crystal, right? Because yeah, 16 and 18 are boss fights. If you remember me talking about the first post-game dungeon and a certain mechanic, you might actually know what the next 2 boss floors are. Because there's certain bosses I've talked about that I haven't seen yet.
That's true.
Sure, unique but arrangement of trash on the ground is different every time.
It is
Goodbye, Torps! Go die, please.
I am just loving how many encounters we're getting in here. How many ambushes this is gonna be.
Nah. Oh yeah, they get a lot.
Another one.
Hello.
And dead wizards in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill the wizards.
Get back
Oink,
here.
Oink, oink. Get out.
You effect spawning motherfucker.
Yep. I don't want you spawning lights. Go away.
You may not hang up the Christmas lights, sir.
Boy's standing back up after every attack. Hey, more corpses.
God, yeah, all this fart gas also has to dissipate before it'll go.
Yeah.
It's amazing how many little things just make things slightly more inconvenient in this game.
Yeah.
Especially when it's in bulk.
Oh, still going. Oh my god, go away. I don't want you here. Go away.
Who likes you, Mr. Archspellmaster?
Nobody likes wizards. God damn it. Get out.
It's true. Or at least nobody should like it.
Yes, yes. Absolutely no one should like it. No more.
I didn't vote for wizard.
100 years of ambushes.
I would never vote for wizard.
Fun is endless.
The fun never stops.
Yeah, pretty
Listen,
much.
currently speaking, if I've got the choice between voting for, realistically, between the giant screaming ball of fire that hates everything, or a wizard, I think in that situation I would just try to do a write-in.
Prospero.
Alright, I still managed to get like 3 geostones, just in case one of the other 2 floors is a geostone floor.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you won't be able to get off that easy.
Alright, 1, 2 crystal floors.
The final floor is gonna be 20 geostones.
Just for me.
Alright.
Okay, gross.
Alright, it's all down on the bottom.
That one.
Yeah, looks like there's actually only 2 options.
There's only 2,
so
yeah.
the real question is where the obelisk is here.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, the floors get dumb. Extremely
My only
big.
question
Yeah.
is, where's the caveman?
He declined.
Mr.
Games
Hunter,
video game.
we're in here, and they're out there. We're in there, and they're out there. And also, Mr. Hunter, Miracle's the sheriff. What I want to know is, where's the Grigori?
Oh, we forgot to turn everyone's arts on.
Oh, it's fine.
Ah.
So
Shabato.
yeah, we haven't fought the shadow other people. So here's Edge, Miria, and Bacchus. So floor 18 has the other 3, including Denny.
They're all lame and fake.
Shadow Denny is on floor
18 floors in.
So you really need like ultimate gear to get that battle.
So that
trophy
Denny
for
can defeat his shadow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is why I have 2 games with ultimate gear. That's why I did the Ethereal Queen in 10 minutes on the easy file, because I had to get all the way down here at floor 18 anyway. So like, might as well take advantage of the fact she would be easier to beat on easy.
What if Bacchus was voiced by Casey Kasem?
He would be voice directed badly again, you know. Kept my terrible. Again, Miria was a test.
Miria.
Was a test for how long I could
Figure out
make
how
the
long
name.
a name could be for the
Yeah.
marathon stream for donation goals.
Yep. Because it let me put in like 20 A's in there,
And
but
then it
then
just
truncated
stopped.
it. Yeah.
And it was just like, nah, just kidding.
All right. Yeah, the shadows are actually not difficult. Like compared to like some of the other fights we've already fought. The fact that there are multiple of them is nasty, but there's 3 of them to your 4, and individually they're quite good. So, really not a very difficult fight.
No, see, this is Denny's other shadow.
That's true.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. And yet every time the game starts chugging, I know, I get terrified.
Who were those guys? They were us, you idiot.
Yeah, they were
Alright,
nice.
well, time to scour the entire floor for an obelisk.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, I'm gonna go down. Down and around.
Been hanging around.
Let's find that obelisk. Alright, down. Nope.
Not there. Was there only one spot the obelisk can show up in each of these rooms?
For the most part, yeah. Like pretty much all, it'll always be in the middle there. I think these ones where there's like the weird crystal thing.
Right, it can be a
Like
little
it means
different.
slightly different spots.
Because yeah, we have seen a few different crystal arrangements in these kinds of rooms.
Yeah, but for like this one, there's only like one spot it can be in. It's around. The only spot it can be in is in that. Is in there.
Yeah, inside that
Yeah.
whack-ass crystal.
Yeah, the majority of so
Okay.
I've been okay. Once I've done here, I've done this whole.
Yes. Yeah,
I've done this whole
little
area,
corner
yeah.
here.
There.
We'll probably hang her right here.
Yep.
Head down. Let us do this little
Yep.
set right here.
I think this room is really the only one where it can be in like 2 different places.
Right.
Oh, oh yeah, this one can probably be in like the 2 different ends.
Yeah.
As well. Nope. Go back.
Sick dodge. Alright. Right here, probably.
Yep. Like I've done. Oh my. How many? I've done 6 times. All the way through. More than that, like coming in to get
Just to
stuff
grab
make
shit.
Here, yeah. And like I said, I grinded out a bunch of the ology. Oh, hello.
Ah! Thank God.
I got a bunch of the ology drop trophies in here. I know I got Bingus was the first one I got 100% trophies for, and I got hers in here. I got Muria's for sure. She has a lot of demons. Level has a lot of undead, so yeah, definitely.
Alright.
All right, let's find out what gimmick we got. Ah! Fucking A.
At least we know where that is.
Yeah.
Does not look like
Not
crystals.
crystals, so it's either geostones or assassins again. Time for the butt to clench. I've kept empty still off for everyone, right? And it might turn.
I think so. I think we were just empty for that hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those shadow boss fights. Fuck.
Fuck.
Oh, that's so many geostones.
That's a lot of geostones.
We have what, 3?
Yeah, I can get 3 after that assassins.
Oh.
Yay, 118 full. I'm checking the chest because they can have.
Yup. 15 geostones.
This is a terrible room. So
I know. And the next room is also
Oh,
this
yep,
room.
there we go. Got a geostone. From the
Probably
chest.
up from here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up from here. Yeah. I'm probably not. I'm gonna take them individually, which will make it
Yeah.
longer but safer.
As they bump into each other comedically.
Oops, hello. Now I'm on floor 16. The enemies are really changing. Those are tyrants. Those are Sarah. These are animals.
You animals!
So yeah, like floor 16 is one where the enemies like really change. There's like you can fight the Bloodtails on their own. You can fight some Hell Clowns.
Oh, good.
Grim Reapers, which are undead, and dragons, which are also humans.
Grim Reaper. One more in a corner.
Now that it's geostones, I'll probably switch And wearing me out.
よかったみんな無事で何よりね
Oh, one geostone.
Woo! We're up to 5 now.
Why do I have to do this? I mean, I don't.
That is a fair way to put that.
Oh, so yes, I did rename Ray Ray. Again, when I was in Texas. Ah, dragons, yes, these. I don't really want to fight these.
The Dominator.
I'm probably gonna find another room. They're just kind of annoying.
I mean, they're large. There's only 2 of them.
Yeah. I don't normally get geostones though. Normally crystals. That's usually my punishment for playing this, is crystals. Ray Ray was Nope's nickname for her. I got a Dragon Blood Crystal on a Dragon God scale.
Sweet.
Don't-
But you're not Geostones.
Yeah, you're not Geostones, so, you know,
You're not stones.
fuck off. Yeah.
Jamble over to me, boys.
I would really like if there was any... Oh, bugs. Excellent, that's good. I would really like if there was any indication of what enemies were before you fought them.
It's, you know, it's really just an extra kick in the dick that they make all of the on-screen enemy sprites the same. Like, you know what's great about games where random encounters are on the field? You get to pick and
What you're
choose.
fighting, yeah.
And like, this game already does that. And now it just doesn't. Now it's just like, oh, I can't be bothered to put all of these on the
But, right,
world
You
map.
already have the models for them.
Right?
you know?
Like, how much extra work, how much work did you save by just making all of these zombies?
I feel like it... I mean, it was intentional. Like, it has to
It's
be.
probably because some of the really big enemies you fight here wouldn't
Oh, yeah,
fit
yeah, wouldn't
in
fit
the
in
narrow
the rooms.
corridors.
Yeah.
But like, God, it is so fucking samey.
I got those eggs I wanted.
Great. Let's go turn those in real quick.
Yeah. I got those eggs I was looking for many hours ago.
The very first stream.
Okay, this room is fine.
今たち
Animals and bugs. If I don't get preemptors, I'll get more than 2 to fight.
Yes, and every day we don't want to stray too much further from God's light.
No, absolutely not. I don't want to get rid of it. Although it's
At least it's in a shitty room,
yeah.
like right above another shitty room.
Yeah, those
so
donut
that's-
rooms are really hard to avoid enemies in with
Yeah.
walls and corridors.
They're also very obvious when they're on the map. So
Yeah.
that much is at least easy.
Well, no, see, no, the enemies are the same. As soon as you enter the room, they're rolled.
Yeah, the enemies are just placed,
Yeah,
basically.
the enemies
they have
are...
set placements.
Well, the enemies, they're different in every... They can regenerate. If I leave a room and come back, it'll change.
But as long as you
But
don't leave this room,
if I
it'll always be the
ocarina,
same
they
set.
will always be the same enemies. It's set when you enter the room.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna accidentally get them both in ambush. Oops. Oh well.
One ambush doesn't seem like it's too risky, if it happens.
Yeah, that's why I can ocarina and fight the same enemies over and over again.
Yeah, these will be
here.
Bloodtails and then
Yes,
Lizard
the other ones
Men.
will always be Lizard Man. It's how you farm for ology drops in this dungeon. You find a room with 3 of the things that, or 2. It's kind of hard to find 3 of the same thing in a room. And then you just ocarina them over and over again. Yep, got that ambush. I may or may not be fighting Dracula.
Don't worry about it.
How many geostones do I need?
18.
I'm trying to remember. I was like, is it 16 to 18? I think it might be.
If someone in chat remembers,
I certainly don't.
I think it's 18 though.
Stop casting. It's making lighting effects. I don't like it.
Wheeze, no casty. What part of that don't you get? Oh. Ugh.
I could not see a damn thing there. I love not being able to see what's going on. Why not just up the bloom to incredible levels?
Yeah.
ほんと見かけ倒しもいいとこね
Ah, got 3
3.
geostones.
Okay. I don't even know where we're at right now.
Not very many.
God.
Like 8.
9, 8.
Yeah.
9.
Halfway there. Alright, I only have one more gimmick floor after this.
Yes.
And then we still have hell.
And then the hard part.
Then we still have the worst part of the dungeon to go, so, you know.
その程度で私
Yay!
If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
That's what rush mode's for. Glow. I do wonder how many kills I'll get for armor elements. I have literally no way of knowing.
Yup.
The only way I'll know is when he gets his 15,000 kills, I can maybe extrapolate,
Right, how much?
I guess, at how many he's killed here.
Because you'll be keeping track then of how many you do after this dungeon.
Well, I've got my notes somewhere,
Yep.
how many fights it should be.
One more Geostone.
More. So when I hit 15,000, I'll know how many enemies I've killed. I'll go back to the ship, and then I can just subtract that from how many I had to do
Yes.
before I came in this dungeon, and then I'll know how many I've killed in here. I do that to stop myself from going crazy.
I mean, it legitimately is a way to put up with things that are like super repetitive, is to kind of count them out.
Like I said, I used to calculate what speed I was going when I
Yep.
was stuck in traffic.
Yep. Just something that occupies your brain, makes the time feel like it's going faster.
I was like, what was my average speed over here?
One weird trick.
素人が無駄に命を捨て
One!
Twitter surfers hate her.
So yeah, I still don't know if ambushes get you more. I mean, we've had long strings of those fights with the assassins and gotten like 3. We've also had long strings where we got
7
like
fights.
8.
Yeah.
So like, I honestly do think that it might have a small effect, but I don't
God
think it has
knows.
as big effect as people think it
The
does.
numbers are so fucked in
Yes.
this game that it's like...
I think it's just like because you see fewer item
Yeah.
tallies that your brain thinks you've had fewer fights. Like if we had gotten in an ambush and gotten 2 geostones, we'd be like, 2 geostones in an ambush, but we also got 1 in each separate fight. It's
Yep.
just we only got 1.
Well, like, there was the one ambush we've done in this room where we got 3 geostones, and it's like, well, was that just that one of the fights dropped 2 geostones,
Yeah.
or did it drop 3 because of the increased drop rate, you know? And it's so fucking obtuse to tell.
Despite the fact that this is on PC, no one has run it.
Yep.
Nobody has actually dug into it and discovered what the drop stuff is.
God knows how hard this game would be to decompile, like, if there are tools you'd be able to use on it already, or if you need to develop something new.
Yeah, see,
That
we got
was
2
2
we got 2
geostones.
geostones in that fight.
Yep.
I mean, the reason why you prefer ambushes is because you don't have the going in
Sit
and out.
through all of those,
Yeah.
don't have to one into another enemy, like, yeah.
I say the risk is, yeah, the big risk is crashing.
Nope.
Like I said, I tend to only get crashes in ambushes once I use moves.
Use
My-
Star Ocean 4
like I
category
said,
crash
I
percent.
have killed something like 25,000 enemies with Edge on his own in that room in the Hall of Termination with no crashes. I brought Arma out. I was using Dragon War. It crashed in the first half hour. So like it's not very scientific, but since then I have not used Dragon War and I have not crashed in that room.
You know?
Whereas
Dragon
like,
Roar is just too powerful
and if
for
I
this
use
game.
Dragon Roar and Black Hole Sphere, which is the like suggested method in the guide, just use Black Hole Sphere, which is a giant sphere of void that drags all the enemies in, and then use Dragon Roar on all of them. That crashed my game twice.
見かけ倒しもいいとこね
3 in that
That
fight.
was 3 geostones.
It's true. If you compile want other people to use the information, yeah, you really
So we at like
should 60, I think.
16, yeah. Alright, 2 more.
2 more.
It is incredible how the geostone floors are really the ones that are like just suddenly taking
Oh yeah,
so
like,
long.
and it's only in like really is in certain dungeons. Like the 7-star dungeon is super prone to it because it has all those lighting effects.
Yup.
Like I said, I haven't. Like, this was the first time it crashed in the One Ring dungeon
Yeah.
for me, but with lots of enemies doing lots of effects and me doing lots of effects, like it's very notorious for crashing. 2 post-game dungeons are the most notorious places in the game for crashing.
Oh, I could absolutely see why the 7-star dungeon would be worse than this one,
Yeah.
because, like, fucking effects on the walls.
Yeah.
Like, at least these are fucking dingy vine walls,
Yep. It doesn't
rather
have all
than
those
weird
lighting.
glowy walls.
白
Yeah, there's a lot of lighting effects in the other one.
Boo.
Boo! We're almost at the end, but that isn't a thankfully. There's no thankfully in here.
No respite.
No respite.
少し
So yeah, the next boss fight is the other 3 shadows.
Yup.
And again, not cheap. But like getting down to it is
And you fuckers, stop casting.
never. You think they would? I'm immune to it. I literally cannot be damaged by their spells.
Just shoot me with a gun. God damn
This
it.
dungeon is so much worse when you can be damaged by spells.
Yeah, I could see that.
So yeah, the first thing you do when you find Santa is buy Triumphs and make yourself a Super Triumblum
Yep.
to make yourself immune to all
Right.
elements, and that makes your time in this dungeon
Suddenly
so
your damage, their damage goes down by a lot.
yeah. There's a lot of elemental damage in this dungeon.
Bam.
Kick it,
Then do a kick.
kick it real good.
時間の無駄だ
No.
Like it knows.
Damn it, we were conned by getting 1, then 2, then 3.
Crud, we were so close to Venom.
Arma is incredibly endearing for being the most edgy boy. In
Love
the
that
world.
edgy boy.
Like, there's just something very weirdly sincere in how edgy he is. Like, I'm just the edgiest boy. I'm deaf. And you're like, oh, that's adorable.
All my squad mates are dead.
Aww. Something heal him. You fuckers heal each other?
Oh no.
You goddamn assholes.
My all critical bonus board. No.
Oh
Dang, I wonder when you're gonna be able to get that back.
no. It's funny how much I don't care about my bonus board when I cared so much in the main game. Wow, they're running. They are fleeing.
Yes.
Yeah!
Okay, this
Alright.
fucking floor is
This floor
done.
is over. Yeah, I hate you. So.
I
So,
get it.
You only have one more non.
One more
Yeah.
gimmick floor, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We got the shadows, then a gimmick floor, then Hero Queen. You do have to go find her, though. Oh, hello. Goodbye.
Big dodge.
Oh, it was 16.
Ah.
I was right. I thought
Damn
it was
it.
16.
My
Oops.
bad.
Oops. Those 2 go away now. I can show that. We had 18. If I go in my inventory, we now have 0.
0.
It takes
Bring us at least.
Alright,
Oh boy.
one up there, one up there, one up there, one.
1, 2, 3,
oh,
4, and 5 right below you.
Right.
So I guess you just go down to the closest one first, and then
Yes,
cut a
sneak around
swath.
because it kind of links.
yeah.
Yeah, the thing about the 9.5 out of 10 for the Star Ocean 4 Platinum, it has a 9.5 out of 10 ranking on, like, is that it didn't get a 10 because it's not super difficult in terms of
Execution.
pure challenge. Yeah, it's not like a Ninja Gaiden game where you have to be like incredibly good. You just have to be willing to put 1,000 hours into the shit game. Yeah, I need to go in here to see if the
Yes,
obelisk
just
is in here.
just to check for obelisks.
Going.
Emergency escape.
Going. Fuck off. So yeah, it's like, I mean, it's still got a 9.5 because any game that makes you put 1,000 hours into it, to get a fucking platinum trophy deserves to be at least a 9 out of 10. But,
Sites like these never value your time.
no. Well, I mean, that's what it is. It's like, yeah, this is enough time for them to actually value it.
To actually say, like, look, that's some dedication.
Actually, like, too much time to be
But
spending on a
gamers
video
will be
game.
gamers, and if it doesn't require you to land a sick headshot, then it's not actually that challenging.
Yeah.
Anyone could do this.
This room.
Because if this was a 10 out of 10, that might imply that you were a real gamer for playing it.
Can't apply that.
And that was
Star
terrible.
Ocean 4. I ain't no real gamer for platinum in this game when I do it. I'm still 50 hours on.
There's nothing else that really defines real gamer than wasting 400 hours on finishing up a game. I think.
Right.
It's true.
That actually is one of the most proof ways to become a real gamer.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. No. Oh,
Woo!
Ooh, good juke.
Read that needle right there.
I don't know how I did that.
Hey, we found him.
Alright, so yeah, we have Shadow, Limo, Miracle, and Denny.
We still haven't found the obelisk, but
And
it should be close to
They're
us.
so dumb they think that's the real Denny.
Oh my.
まあまあこれはこれ
I guess this fight is like a little bit harder because it technically has like people. Oh, does Denny get any heals?
I don't remember.
I don't think he does, no. So actually, yeah, as soon as you kill Limo, there's no healer. And she's squishy now.
No kidding.
She also does hit you with her dog. What? Okay, this is what happened. I was fighting Limo, and it decided
And then the
to...
game decided, nah.
I decided I needed to go fight Miracle on the other side of the field. It's like, no, Limo was almost dead. What are you doing? The game will just decide you're not targeting something for no reason. It really is why the multiple fights are awful, is because unless you walk on, the game will drag your target away. And of course, in the original 360, you couldn't change target manually.
Yo,
So
which
you were
is
just
so good.
You were just stuck. If the game decided you were attacking something else now,
Fuck yourself.
fuck you. You're attacking that other thing now, I guess. It's so wild to me they released this game without a manual targeting game where you can fight like 7 enemies.
Yeah, and an action RPG
Right?
that is entirely target-based.
Like in one ring, it's not like Tails, where Tails, if you're targeting an enemy but you're in manual mode, you can attack other things.
Yup.
Like, because this is basically Tails semi-auto, if you're targeting something, you attack it. You can't go and attack other things.
Wow. Destroyed.
Destroyed!
Alright, well, we've been in most of the rooms in this.
Yes, yes.
Probably a hanger right here.
Yep,
Go through this wacky-ass room.
I hate this room too. You can at least see in it.
Yes, there aren't giant walls in the way, but
But-
it is a long path for such a small room. Alright, up we go.
Here. Yeah, we've also only met Santa once. You can meet him multiple times in the dungeon. But that is just shows like Santa is pretty rare.
Yup.
And you need to meet him multiple times to make the ult.
The courage it requires for you to do that each time is just amazing. So we haven't been on that room on the left.
And it's the 2 down the way.
We start in that middle room,
Maybe?
the other zigzag room, but yeah, the 2 down here we definitely haven't been in.
Yeah. Oh.
Sorry, the 3 down here.
Yeah. 3 down here, whatever. Oh, there it is.
Ah. Alright, here we
Alright,
go.
one
last
Give
random
it.
floor. God help us.
Oh, that one I was close enough to just examine right away. Sometimes I have to move more into the middle. I don't know why. Alright.
Take a look at this map.
I'm gonna have a look at the, go in the room and see what we got first. Ah!
The obelisk.
Wow, how often have I done that? Wow, that's happened a surprising number of times today.
Yeah?
Alright,
Well, it ain't crystals.
It ain't crystals. Alright. Wow.
22 geostones.
Wow, we got through this whole thing with only what, like two
I think
crystal
2
orbs?
crystal rooms.
That's and early on, so
Yeah,
they're
like
really
small crystal rooms.
That's incredible. That's wild. Let's get us doing 25 geostones. Here are assassins.
Here we go.
Alright, clench the entire time.
私にもできそうです
Yeah, this would definitely be considered a very lucky run. As many assassins as we've had, it's the fastest one. I don't know if I've had many runs where I haven't had to run through one huge floor with crystals. That's basically, and it still took 2 hours. And we take out 20 minutes for the first attempt. Yeah, it's still. This is about as fast as this dungeon can go, and it was 2 hours.
本気で行くわよ
I may have to actually check if I used the Earth Crystal. The Earth Ring.
Yeah, did we finally do it? I think there was at least one
Is there one green one?
green rock that we hit.
I do love them trying to cast silence on me, and I'm immune to it.
Yup. Nice of them to waste their time.
It's true. The game froze and locked up, and yet I'm still. Oh yeah, we haven't seen the clowns yet. They're the clowns.
Hell clown.
Hell clowns. These are party poppers. This is also the Grim Reaper. Just another one of these enemies.
It'd be kind of weird if an enemy named Grim Reaper didn't use this enemy type,
Yeah.
considering.
Yeah, hell clowns.
That's them.
They definitely do suck. They do party poppers. They roll on a ball. They definitely are scary. Clowns. Yeah, clown is just an enemy type in this game. Dominator Dragon.
Oh,
Real nasty, disgusting clowns. Fucked up the no character has philology.
yeah, really.
Specifically targeting clowns for their clown bits. I need to harvest clown parts to make better clown gear.
Well, they are demons, so Muria gets their ology.
Of course. Clowns are
Yeah,
demons.
Clowns are
That
demons.
just means those are demons dressed up like clowns. Not
True.
actually.
True. Yeah, we're now in Dark Cloud. We're fighting clowns. Also, teeny tiny aliens. They really aren't very consistent with the monsters.
No, they just were like, well, we're gonna have this asset and this asset, and there was no real thought given to like overarching theme aesthetics, like God, we're fighting a fucking Martian Gray.
Yeah.
In a smarter game, then Denny's ology skill would not have been available until after he leaves. and
it would be clowns.
Farquaad would still have the etymology. And then yeah, Denny would then unlock it, and it would be philology for clowns. Clown incident.
Goddamn clowns.
Every part of the clown can be used to create more synthesized material.
It's true.
What the hell
Use the
clowns
clown
from?
skin to create clown leather.
I should have a look at the
Welch
monster
loves to see
data
it.
for what clowns drop.
There's a special voice clip out of Welch every time you synthesize a material with the clown. He just says, "I hate this."
Feeling frustrated?
I was waiting for it. I knew as soon as I said it, I was calling it into the universe.
Yes. I actually haven't used it in a while, so that's good.
Hey, you're right. The reason they don't have the enemies walking around is because you can fight things like those dragons
Yes.
in these tiny ass rooms. But
It's just such a like small quality of life thing that would just improve this, you know? Being able to say, okay, these guys are bad, I don't want to fight them. I don't want to farm them for geostones.
yeah,
Without having to go through a fight.
yeah. would seem like the Geostone drop rate, and it's so much higher than any other ology drop.
Yeah.
So, like, basically everyone who gets an ology in here is so much better off.
He's loving it.
Still going? Fuck off! How many have I done now? I'm bored.
I cannot count. Like,
I'm done now.
these fights take long enough that I can't keep a running number in my head. So as soon as I lose it, it's just like, well.
You only have a 3% chance of ever getting Clown Gem to drop, and it's very frustrating. And you need them for all of the best pieces of clown gear.
Oh,
of
of
course.
course.
Mm-hmm.
No one can truly clown
Done.
without a clown gem.
Oh god, that was like 200%. I don't even know. I don't even know. Also, your geostones disappear when you leave, so you can't stockpile them for next time.
No, please.
Or
And then once you get into hard mode, they switch over to having the rare drop the clown mantles instead, and guess what? You have to do it all over again to get the clown mantles.
Alright, it's time.
It's time. Alright.
By that we mean time to search 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms?
Yeah, I'll head down the way first. Alright, I'm going to turn everyone's skills back on. I'm going to switch to Raimi.
It's time to go full Bingus, everyone.
Yep. There's no way I can fight the Ethereal Queen without skills, so...
Yep, and do we want the Muria and Limmel to also just be set to fight?
Yes, but they're...
In case they have to make a
they're
guest
only
appearance.
getting in a fight in the emergency. They're coming in as an emergency backup. They're not going to be doing any fighting. See, I want to be Raimi. I want to use a otherworldly cuisine on Sarah. This prevents enemy targeting for 10 battles.
Ah.
It only really works if you're, one, not the only person still alive, which, you know. And if you're not attacking. So, Sarah is basically the only one who gets used out of this, but it is helpful. Oh. Let's see if we can find her. Oh,
Hey,
there she
first
is.
try.
Nice.
Alright, everybody.
Alright. I probably won't be talking very much during this. I have to concentrate.
And it should be noted, if we die here, we're not doing all of that.
We're not
again.
doing it again. It's just the end of the stream is me dying to be the Ethereal Queen, and that's just life. Alright. So...
Here she is.
she's exceptionally strong. Chat, we're gonna park there over in this corner. We're gonna try because of the frame rate. Who is she targeting?
Hero Queen.
Here, Queen, could you come over this way?
Company-wide super boss
Here
always around.
Yeah.
Almost every game.
Alright.
Right, so
Now-
you park.
Yeah, you park Sarah very far away. There's a reason for this.
I'm going to assume she has an attack that hits almost the entire area.
Yes.
You
yes,
got
that
it.
kills you. Instant kill. Yes. No matter how much defense and health you have, it does more than your... It does more.
It does enough.
It does enough.
Nice. The
Yeah.
attack that makes you lose.
Yes. But if I'm quick enough on the draw, I can get Raimi out of its range, but it's exceptionally unlikely. And it's such a big AoE. So I'll be switching to Sarah.
Ah, speaking of that attack.
Ah yes, Divine Wave, she has that too.
Yep.
But she has,
So-
I think people theorize she has like 5 million health or something. Millions and millions of health.
Delicious.
Yeah. So Raimi's ultimate attack is basically just a,
Yes, you
A
didn't see
multi-grenade
Savage Sparrows,
launcher.
yeah, of course. I got Savage Sparrows right before fighting Gabriel Celeste. And yeah, it's
Gotcha.
just send out 1 billion homing missiles. So it's real good, it's Savage Sparrows. It was in a chest right before Gabriel Celeste. And it comes out real fast, and like I said, it homes. Like, unlike
Yep.
every other attack of hers.
Yeah,
it
all of her
actually-
other attacks, like, if stuff fucks up, it'll just miss, whereas this one actually tries to go.
But yeah, that Divine Wave is not the move, although it is also very scary.
Whoa! Whoa! Health went down to none. Over there
Yeah.
on Bolt Hunter and Park Lodge.
Yep.
He does seem to be migrating up a little bit.
Yeah, I know, but that should still be far enough away from Sarah. I was kind of hoping she'd aggro on me, but honestly, it's pretty good that she isn't. I'm getting a lot of
Yes,
attacks in.
you're doing some good damage here, at least.
She will aggro on me.
Yeah.
I'm just glad they're not dragging her into the middle. There she comes. I knew she would come calling me. So the way you don't get a health bar for her, but a way to tell how she's been weakening is you can keep an eye on her rush gauge. It will start going down slower the more damage she is, and eventually she'll be in permanent rush mode.
Of course she will.
That's how you know she's in
She's
like
getting close.
critical health. Yeah,
Yep.
she doesn't come out of rush mode.
Hunter with the double zeros.
Yeah, she does MP damage. So yeah, she absolutely drains MP. That's why I need a lot of MP points as well.
Right, and why Hunter is fine here because he just slashes anyway.
Yeah, he's leech.
A lot is happening right now.
Yeah. Probably go ahead and use a
Whoop!
Whoa! Whoa!
At least the item hit him before he
That
died
worked,
there.
yeah. And he died.
It's gonna work because he'll revive with even more MP anyway.
Yes.
So, yeah, he's basically topped off.
If he had died, I think it wouldn't have worked.
Yes, I got the right target there. Right, a target that Sarah was not going for.
I give Hunter credit for continuing to run into this wall of pain.
Yeah. It's helping me out a lot, really.
Like, he just gets blown away, he gets back up, and he runs straight into his next beating.
You sure do.
You're a queen whose power, I guess, is moves.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah,
like, that's
yeah,
mainly
he's-
what she throws
yeah.
around.
The power of prisms.
Polygon.
Polygonal wave.
Defender of the polyverse.
Ooh.
The move that she hasn't used yet, that basically lives you, is attack the dreaded cone.
We'll see
There's
it.
no surviving the dreaded cone.
We will see it. There's like a 0% chance she will apply. Like, there's some people that claim if you do certain things. Oh, there it is.
Hey!
Yeah, no, you're just dead.
You're just
with
dead.
that.
Yes, you're just dead.
That came out pretty quick, too!
And yes,
Fuck.
it comes out real quick. Yeah.
That explains why you really want her away from everyone else. Yeah.
Yes.
That tracks.
Yes. If she's far enough, if she's on the other end of the screen, she's out of its range. It covers about 2/3 of the arena.
Ugh.
It's absolutely huge. It comes out real fast, and it kills you. It basically just does enough damage. It does like basically 200,000 damage. So technically, if you get extremely lucky with your nullifying HP attacks, oh, there it goes. That's how far. That's how far that was.
That looked like you were physically outside of the range.
Yes.
Oh.
It's not.
Looks can be deceiving.
Looks can
How did
absolutely
the
be
Hunter
deceiving.
survive?
He furied. So he managed to live. I'm gonna attempt to save my resurrection unit.
I can see that rush gauge starting to tick slightly slower.
Yes, yes. And yeah, I'm trying to save my resurrection units as much as possible
Yup.
because they are
Invaluable.
They are the
I mean,
fucking emergency.
She
funds.
used it not at all for like 10 minutes, and now she's used
Yes,
it
now
twice
she
in the last.
She starts
like, 2.
spamming it really, really hard.
Yup.
The weaker she gets.
Yup. Yeah, Hunter with the invincible reversal.
Yeah, it's also true. Remember, the first time that you eat that, because you probably went into this not knowing exactly what's going on, Good luck doing the 2 to 3 hour dungeon again.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've heard, if you thought Souls games had bad corpse runs,
Do not come into this dungeon not knowing what you're getting into. Like, absolutely do not.
this dungeon is only for people with problems.
Nah.
God, I love how you keep resurrecting Farquaad and he keeps just fucking chunking 999,000 health.
Yeah. Like, the defense would help me against, like, Divine Wave. But, okay, I survived that. I survived that with Fury. That's
You
how I
did
have
get
one
hit
now.
by it.
I did get hit by it. That's how far away I
Oh
was.
my fucking god.
And I still got hit by that. And she's probably gonna go ahead and kill me. Oh, she used it again.
Luckily,
Oh, do not, I'm a fucking asshole. Luckily, Farquaad was then out of the range of it.
Jesus Christ.
find a wave.
I've always known that the real Queen was really rough.
Was up
Fucking
bullshit.
piece of shit.
Yeah, I didn't know that the primary reason why she was so rough was, oh yeah, she just has an attack that comes out really fast that will wipe your entire team.
Yeah.
You know in Tales games, like, the mystic arts that the
shit.
final
There we
bosses
go.
have? Yep. Those ones are nice enough to at
I
least leave
switched
you.
to Sarah there, and it decided.
It briefly did that and
the
then decided
camera-
against it.
The camera was like, "No, you're not." So yeah, go ahead and use those.
Before she can get too close to Sarah.
Yes. The other world of cuisine helps. She gets a little bit confused.
Right, but
about,
she will come
about
after
who
her.
to target, but eventually she will remember that Sarah exists. Oh, there she goes again.
Oh dear.
Christ, there's so little time you have to
Oh.
react to
Yeah.
Done Pizza left time to react to that. Because, yeah, God, she's got you in the corner right now. There is
Yeah.
no way that you would ever avoid it.
Like, only she died to that, so, you know.
We take those.
Yeah, we do. Oh, and then she died. Yeah.
Throw out a treat.
Yep. I don't know how.
Wow.
I didn't get hit
Neither.
by that. That was
Neither Bingus nor
slightly-
Farquaad
That was
took
slightly
hit.
strange there.
Can't believe the giant unavoidable AoE
Yeah.
was
that.
avoided.
That code is basically not increasing at this point. It is, but very
It's,
slowly.
yeah, like it's getting there, but it is not yet
It's not yet
perma-perma.
permanent. Yeah, it will start actually going up.
But
so
yeah,
she's
like-
she's still got a lot of health to go. Oh, there it goes. Oh, again, I'm somehow managing to live through that, which
Aru?
doesn't seem right.
Like, we take those, but
Nope.
there we go.
Oh, there we go again.
No. Okay, she was reviving at least, thank God, but
She had queued up a thing and
she had queued a thing. I was like, oh God, and it's like, oh no, it was revived, so at least that's fine.
Farquaad can take a beating while we re-up everyone else.
And then everyone dies
No,
again.
he's down.
Yep.
Yeah, like, I am kind of wondering if it doesn't go around these corners, because she has been, like, in weird places, both you and her.
Yeah.
But, like, God knows. Oh, here we go again.
There it goes again.
He was using it again?
Yeah, she
Just did
starts
it twice in a row
spamming
then.
it. She starts absolutely spamming it, and it gets really rough.
Man, that sucks.
You know what's worse than the instant kill attack that you can use that she uses every so often? What if she didn't use it every so often?
What if she just starts fucking hammering
What
on
if she
it?
just used it often? You know, not every so, just
Yeah,
often.
get behind that
Like
corner.
that. Again.
I got
Also,
hit
why
by
is it
that.
not-
I caught the fury.
Okay, yes, you did get the Fury there.
Also, why has it got such a boring regular name as Supernova? That's
Right.
like a regular ass spell name. That you just
And
have.
goodbye.
And unit. And this is why I looked funny in these.
Yup. Fuck me.
Oh, no.
Ah! Switch over to Bingus, who is currently being black holed.
Yeah, a little bit.
And there it
and
goes again.
And price now. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Uh-oh.
This is going real bad.
How in the world did you beat them in fucking 5 minutes? I know it was on easy,
No,
but still.
well, yeah, under 10. Yeah, but, a lot of luck. I will say it was a fuck ton of luck.
Fair enough. It's just
I'm
wild.
gonna have to drag her away. Oh, God. Of course, I used an item, so I don't get the item right away. Oh no, she's gonna have to Sarah, I think. Please don't.
Oh, okay, she has noticed someone else. No!
Oh no!
Sarah was just barely out of range of that, I think.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to try and drag her.
Oh god.
She's not seeing me. Okay, over here, over here. No, 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 no.
Okay, only Aramat died from, even though it felt like Aramat was farther away than everyone
Right?
else.
Than everyone else. Bingus took, or Hunter took no damage. Bingus took, like, survived via Fury. This is so bad. Secondary reminder, this is literally as strong as you can be in this video game.
Yeah.
There is nothing to
strong.
make this easier.
No. There we go again.
This is strongly making me think of Unlimited Saga and Chaos using Overkill over and over again right now. That is a not favorable comparison, Star Ocean 4.
I do notice that even her non-super attacks are like...
Are very deadly. Oh god.
We are now getting close.
Over this way.
Okay, we're being targeted. She's moving away.
And there she goes.
Behind the wall. Let's give it a shot. In the sense that there's nothing else to do.
Okay, that did
I
seem
think
to work.
walls might stop it.
I'm trying to get Edge where oh there he is.
Which one of you lumps of body is Hunter?
Alright, so both characters did survive it that time.
Yeah, with Fury.
But for the Fury.
Yeah.
This is so fascinating. Because, like, the walls are doing something, but it's not necessarily just squish yourself into a wall. Bingus still alive somehow. Oh! She is in space.
Fury, I have increased chance of living via Fury.
Yes.
Okay, so her rush mode is barely going down. She's still
Slightly ticking, but...
She's still got a decent amount of health left.
At this point, it's sort of like you're going between phases of doing some damage to her and then trying to recover from the violence she has done on you.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, there's...
Ah, hello.
Okay, only Edge bit it. Sarah, you gonna do anything?
Juggling with Savage Arrows seems like basically the only way to
get consistent damage.
And it's only if she's not in rush mode.
Right, which she's in constantly.
Yeah, she was in it for like the hit of Savage Arrows, so she got knocked out. Oh, hello. Knocked into the air, but when she's in permanent rush mode,
I mean, at this point, she is approaching permanent rush mode, just like, you know, in practice, if not in fact.
Oh, and there she goes.
Everybody
I
goes.
was literally just thinking she hadn't in about, you know, so
about that time.
You jinxed it! You
old
jinxed
chap
it! Stop
This
it!
was a thought. I didn't say it out loud. Jinxes traditionally do not apply when you think them, just when you say them, right? I'm
This
not
game,
claiming any
I'm
this
just
game
saying.
don't give a fuck. This game doesn't give a fuck about you
Do
and
not
what you
commit
think.
thought crime citizen about jinxing this.
Yeah. I cannot read chat. I hope
No,
chat,
it's fine.
I hope chat
I'm
is
keeping an
having-
eye. They are. Chad is loving this.
While I desperately try and kill this boss.
And Rush is almost perfect.
I know, like it's. I'm looking at it right now, and it's like that's totally going up now. Nope, it's still ticking down. If
that
slightly.
went up. That went up when I attacked her.
Yeah.
Right, she's almost there now.
Fuck her up, Farquad. Uh-oh.
Missed Marquand that time.
I was trying to get Farquaad to use an item, and he just decided that he was in the middle.
Bozo, thank you for the raid.
He was in the middle of an attack, and
We're dying.
He didn't want to be fucking bothered right now.
This is the super boss of the game, and it is a real piece of work.
We are 20 to 25 minutes into fighting the super boss.
Oh,
And there everyone goes again.
It's fine,
Ah!
it's fine, it's fine.
He's back for now.
Like I said, I
Yes.
try very hard to save all of my units, because I only
They are
have-
basically Estus in this fight. Like, you want to hold on to them as hard as possible.
Nope. I don't get to hold on to them. Okay, apparently he dodged it.
Maybe it's because it does do actual damage. It's just triggering the like, oh, occasionally take no damage stuff.
Yeah, I think so.
Quite possibly.
Oh. It does the damage in bursts, though, or it's supposed to.
Right.
Well,
Hello again.
and back to the emergence. Oh, okay.
Whee!
Yeah, if you lose this, 2-3 hours of dungeon again.
We also crashed the game early on.
Yeah, oh shit. I tried. Oh, okay, Aramet lived. He was knocked down, but he lived, so...
He got knocked down, but he got up
He
again.
did get up again.
He had saying he had perhaps a lot to drink, so on and so forth.
Indeed. Ah, fuck those walls.
Yeah.
Hey, we finally were allowed to do a little more damage again. It's been a while.
Yeah.
You weren't in the recovery spiral. Having to end up in a recovery spiral is literally the least fun thing in RPGs.
And yet
Yeah.
it is literally the, like, mechanic of this boss.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
What is going on right now?
Okay, I got a little bit stuck. Shit's happening. Picked correctly. Always nice to pick correctly.
this is the perfect berry.
Oh.
Where are you
Where
going?
Where are you going?
Oh, Bingus is in the middle!
Yeah, this is why I control Bingus.
Yeah,
Bingus
because
likes
she'll
to-
run away.
Bingus likes to run into the middle, and it's like, please don't.
Oh, we got trouble right here in River City. Okay, she has moved over, I think.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she came and targeted
Woo!
me, and I ran her into the corner. Yeah.
We renamed Bingus to Ray Ray on this particular file.
Yep.
But of course, beware that her canonical name is absolutely Bingus.
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
You almost didn't die there. God, I love how much of this is just grabbing other people to try to avoid them getting damage when someone, you know, like when Bingus is dead. Like,
Yep.
really just to prolong the inevitable.
Grabbing them to try and like revive as well.
Yup.
It still isn't infinite rush mode.
I
so,
know,
yeah.
it's ticking down so slowly, but it is still ticking. 11.
Alright, you're halfway through your humans now.
Yep. I would say I'm. Oh my god, fuck off. Oh, is she reviving? No, that was a healing. Fucking Sarah, what the fuck are you doing? Piss off. Come here.
At least she does always start targeting you immediately after.
Yeah. That's what the other worldly cuisine is.
Yeah, exactly. I could see this being the kind of game where, like, it'll aggro back to you, but once she's on Sarah, she'll, like, you know, get in her head to try to get a hit. So thank God it's not that.
Okay, I can get like one Savage Sparrow's juggling here. Now she's in rush mode.
Yep. She's gotten to the point where her rush modes are lasting for, like, 5 to 10 minutes at a time before they tick down. Oh, that is glacial, but it's still ticking.
Oh god.
Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye everyone. And yeah, this is where it starts to get very scary. I'm running out of. Oh shit.
Okay, more survivals.
Oh, everyone survived that one. Good. Again, I don't know why Armat didn't even get hit, but whatever.
Don't worry about it. I take those.
She really just also never stops attacking when she
No.
starts. Like,
Yeah.
Nothing but
alright, gonna go
attacks.
and use the single target one, the attack and area one, and then maybe I'll decide to then just also instantly delete all three.
Maybe a hint of Mega Nova.
Oh.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Ah.
Why did that hit you?
You
were so far away.
I know. It did though. Oh, okay. Angel's alive, so I can try and, Oh my god, I cannot. Come on.
where's Bingus? Bingus is not on screen. I want you to be asking, where's Bingus?
Where's Bingus?
Where's all the Bingus? I think she cast Resurrection on Edge.
She probably did. Just to annoy me. Personally.
Yep. Bother you specifically. Ah, yes. Give me all of those numbers. I need them so bad.
Rush is no longer ticking down. That's stuck at 64. It's rising now.
Yup.
Oh,
We're
there we
here.
go. We're here. I'm stuck in this corner and I'm gonna die.
Baby has been put in the corner.
This is the 6-wing version. So this is the
Yes,
hardest
this is
version.
the hardest version, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not much help here. Come on.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
God.
she becomes harder every time you fight her.
Ah.
regardless of
Boing.
anything, and there,
Yeah, see, despite the fact I noticed her doing it and I ran away, I could not get
Yup.
out of the blast zone.
Honestly, I'd probably just walk in a corner and hope the hitboxes are nice to you. Like, if you have the time. This is not one of those times. 100's good though.
And you grab someone in their
Yup.
in the middle of an
Yup.
attack, and there's nothing you can do. The attack plays out. You cannot stop.
There's
attack
no
in
attack
progress.
canceling in this.
There is
That would be ridiculous.
Absolutely no attack canceling.
I guess during Empress Massacre and you having to dodge it specifically is the way you Seraphic wins. I don't think she's done that. That
The
one
only
of,
move I give a shit about is Supernova.
Yeah, that's fair, but
But she is an infinite rush
Keep
mode
blocking,
now,
Hunter.
so-
Keep blocking, Hunter.
and it missed Bingus for some reason. Okay, good.
And she did it again.
What were you doing, Sarah? You weren't reviving anyone. What the fuck were you up to? Fucking Sarah, Jesus Christ. Oh god. Okay, this is now when
I'm not survived. Nice. Hey, game, how come you can target people who are up?
Uh-oh.
I managed to get out the blast radiance there.
He escaped.
Yeah.
Bingus is about to die, but she did also escape.
But I probably want to heal her then. Sarah tends to prioritize reviving.
Right.
I can target her.
I love that you can't just scroll through your characters by pressing up and down. You have to point in their direction.
Yep.
That owns and is good.
Yeah.
It is so not.
Oh,
It's
God.
awful. It's unintuitive. It doesn't work well at all.
What are you doing over here?
Getting
dying.
killed. Getting killed. Getting blasted over here by Divine Wave and crying. That's me right now.
Yup.
I really wish items came out faster to the other thing.
Yeah.
Alright, I have to get fingers.
She's in the middle.
Do not want you in the middle, fingers.
500 divine waves, totally fine. God, it really is. Like, I savor any of these times that we have this many red lines on screen.
Oh! Got her!
Yes!
Yes!
Nice. Oh,
We're gonna need to know when
that
this,
was
like, how
exhausting,
long
and I
that
wasn't even the one
took.
playing it.
You were allowed to keep all those kills you just got with Aramad.
Yeah.
That's really what this was for. That was the only thing that this whole thing was to determine.
Woo!
Oh my fucking god.
Alright.
That was at least 30 minutes.
I can. If that was the fastest I've ever beaten her, and it honestly might be.
It might have been, yeah. So
I can
we
go
may
look.
be able to
I'll go
say-
look on my ship.
Oh my god. Fuck off, Ethereal Queen.
Wait, what? Yeah, she's spouting complete nonsense.
Someday you'll understand.
No, actually, I'm never fighting you again.
We got a feather though. You know,
I mean,
you
I like
could
it.
just go down 2 floors.
Yeah, I could. I'm not going to. Yeah, the thing
Unless
is,
you
like, it's
decide
like
to do some more possible things if the theoretical playthrough of 3.
you're correct. You're correct. Not in this game, though. I don't ever have to fight her in this game ever again. I said that after I beat her the 5th time last year, and then we streamed it because I'm an idiot.
Oh god, where even is the exit?
The exit's where we entered, which I don't remember.
You
Right.
made a very smart decision, is what you made.
Where did we
Where
enter?
did we enter? This was the first room we picked.
Yeah,
Up-
you
up
came
one, I
up
think-
from the middle.
Yeah,
right
I
there.
think we were like in that little 3-way intersection right there.
You can actually go find the
Oh, thank
obelisk
God.
as well, because if you obelisk to the next floor, you're at the exit.
Right. If we found the obelisk, it would also be a free exit. And of course we need to walk out Mao, or we could continue.
We could just move
Oh my god.
on.
That fucking fight.
I was right about 3 hours, even with the freeze.
Yeah? Even with the game crashing.
It did not crash again, which is good.
I do think the active management helped.
That's very accurate, though, by the way. Good luck remembering where you parked your car after getting into a fist fight in the mall for 30 minutes.
It's true. I couldn't remember. Alright, like I said,
Save that and then head back to the
I'm gonna
Calnus.
save and head back to the Calnus, and if it was faster than that, it will be there. If it wasn't, let me know what the minimum time was,
Yes.
at least, so...
We'd also be able to determine from timestamps on the VOD, but like, oh my god. Yeah, the stream is just about to hit 3 hours now, so good call.
I am thoroughly exhausted. That fight is so draining. I mean, there's a reason why I could only do that every few months. I had to do it 5 times for the trophy.
Also, folks, this is why you don't start shit in the lush. Because that's how it goes.
I had to do it 5 times for the trophy, and it's just such a thoroughly exhausting experience fighting her.
Like I said, I'm exhausted and I didn't even do it. I just watched it happen.
I beat the Demon of Hatred in Sekiro for the first time today, and I did not do the worst boss fight of the day, I gotta say. I did not do the most difficult boss fight of the day. That fight's actually good. But like legitimately.
Oh yeah, this fight is really tough. And yeah, you do have to park Sarah off in a corner.
29:51.
There we go.
So yeah, that was the
Fastest I've ever
That's
beaten
sub
her.
30.
that was the sub 30. PB. At least for normal mode.
PB, the ethereal queen. Woo! And got something like a few hundred kills in there.
Yeah.
Looking at enemies defeated. No idea how many for
PB hype.
for Aramat. So, all right. Well, that's Star Ocean 4.
That's Star Ocean 4. There's nothing left.
There's nothing left. I've done it all. There
Except
you
for
go.
another 20,000 kills, but those won't be on stream.
Those won't be on stream. That would be a lot of 50-hour very boring stream.
That would be a podcast.
Yes, fastest time, and of course the time here is only against their 6-wing form.
Right.
So their most powered up form. My best time against Gabriel Celeste is 5 minutes. Seconds. My best
Which
time.
is a good indication of how much worse she is.
Yeah, she literally takes 5 times as long.
We stand with Bingus.
Alright, well, what a hoot. Thanks everyone for subbing and donating for all this. I
you
really
monsters
enjoyed it.
made this happen.
I know, but I enjoyed it, despite this game being absolutely terrible. Why do I have a game file that's at now 387 hours in this terrible game? I needed to show my embarrassment to the world.
And thank you to Doc or M_D_C_T for hanging out with us
Sword.zone.
for all of this.
Yes.
Except for one session over there, because I expected actually for the post-game stuff to be a little bit longer. So I'm glad I only missed the one, I guess.
Because
You know?
I know what I'm doing.
It's true, it would have been way worse if we didn't.
Alright, so we've already decided our next main game, which will be starting on Tuesday.
Yes, Tuesdays and Sundays going forward, we will be playing Sekiro.
Indeed.
Speaking of.
It's a little bit different. We've done a lot of JRPGs recently, so... And he'll be playing to give me a break.
Yes, after that, she's earned it.
I'm exhausted. I'm
That's
done
fair.
now. Goodbye.
This was certainly exhausting. Yeah, this was a long series of... Whew.
And
Star
this
Ocean 4 certainly is a game.
This is why the second bonus dungeon is the
You know?
worst one in a video game.
At any point there, you could have died and lost
Hours
of progress, and like, you know what you're doing from the word go, and it was still dicey. Like, oh my god.
Well, Supernova just kills you, and you saw how far away I got hit by Supernova.
We revived into Supernova like 3 or 4 times in a row.
Yeah.
It's incredible how obnoxious that is.
Alright, so I'm probably streaming Xenoblade tomorrow, but officially we're back on Tuesday with Sekiro, so we'll see you then. Bye everyone!
Have a good one.